I'm over here now.
Yes. I am... Oh, here we go.
Hello?
Hello.
Live.
Alright. So this is not the Discord chat yet. I'm going to be opening this chat later.
Okay.
But
Good stuff.
with me here is Wanson. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, it's just Wanson.
Okay.
Ron Watson.
So, unless you refresh the stream, you probably wouldn't have noticed, but I updated the name of the game here. I am actually live, right?
I'll have to refresh. Also, is there any background noise or anything? Because I'm just, like, in a room.
No, you seem okay.
Alright, good.
It is a glazed donut brisket sandwich.
What the heck? Ew, no!
Why not?
That sounds like those are things that don't go together.
You never had a glazed donut sandwich?
No.
Yeah, that's like
Okay,
a thing.
so yeah.
Oh, is that actually
Anyway,
good?
like I said,
It's
if you first some... I'm sorry, what?
But I'm going to be watching the stream, so I think I'll be a little bit off.
Yeah, just a few seconds, probably.
So, just
But yeah, I've
I've
updated the name of the stream. It now just says The Legend of Zelda.
Double down.
So I have
What's that?
I have Zelda Classic open
The
here.
KFC thing.
Notably a version newer than the one I usually use.
Oh, yeah.
I like how you're just kind of having a conversation in the background.
So it's
But,
actually funny, I was talking to you on the chat for a second, how kind of funny how this worked out, how we were playing, how you were playing Metroid and now you're playing this. How that's kind of a coincidence. Did you do that on purpose or not?
The fact that, well, you'll see in a second here. So,
Yeah, because I don't want to say it just yet.
so yeah, this is not Bikdip's Adventure 1 or 2 or 3. There is no Bikdip's Adventure 3. It is a remake of the first Bikdip's Adventure made by Wanson.
Hey, what's up? I'm gonna...
I have never played this. It was released today.
Yeah, it was literally... I made this in about, like, I'd say 2 weeks, because I was bored, and I was originally never going to release this. It was mostly just to test my Zelda Classic skill for a game design class that I was just in, just like as a basic, whatever. And so I was like, screw it, I'll release it. And by release it, I mean...
Give it to me,
so
yeah.
Prepare for glitches.
There might be bugs. We'll find out.
I'm not too worried, because the only part I'm kind of worried about is the forest of crappiness. Kind of funny.
Hold on. Do we have audio here?
Other than that, I think most... I say I think because I don't know if there might be like a warp error or a continue bug. Work pretty well, so here it is. And as you notice, look at the glorious graphics. Also, I had to remake almost all of the subscreens.
So we've got,
I'm using an older, because they don't have any newer versions of this tile set, so I had to remake a lot of sprites for those tile sets.
Oh, typo's still there. It is Wurten, only you can defeat Ganon.
You gotta also realize I'm terrible at writing. Also, I did not know that was the typo, because you gotta get terrible at spelling. So...
That's okay. This is it is an early release. I will find any typos and point them out.
Wait, is it early? It's early access.
I think also this game is unpassworded still, so you can just edit it yourself.
Someone
I mean, that's
saying
really lazy
he's
thing to say.
quiet.
Like, just do it yourself. And I'm like, if you just want to, then I have no problem. You can also see how terribly made this was, just because I got lazy with a lot of stuff. I don't know, but because also I had to remake this map from scratch, like where I'd look at a map of the original BA1 and then just remake it.
Okay, did that help at all? Like, why can't people hear anything?
I don't know.
Like, I don't want to keep going if you can't be heard, but, try saying words again.
There's no girls here.
Okay, I'm gonna turn down the game a little bit so it doesn't draw you out.
Also, check out those MP3s that was actually a very recent addition.
Nobody can hear anything?
Other people are saying they can hear.
Okay. Well, hopefully this is okay. I'll fix it if it's not. But yeah, I have not seen anything in this game yet other than the first screen and the typo in the cave, so...
Hooray! There's going to be a lot of typos, yet again. Just, I am not a good writer, so I just don't even think. I'll just be like, type words. So...
Bad decisions have
so I
been
have
made.
the stream sound off, and I'm going to be a little bit off, but...
Yeah.
I don't know. Just is what it is. Yeah, also, yeah, you'll notice that the screens are similar, but not 100%, and that's mostly my fault because I'm kind of weird like that, and I'll be like, oh, I didn't like how this was designed.
Yeah, and that's fine. And I see there I got bombs straight away instead of getting rupees to buy them. Makes sense.
Yeah, this is actually interesting. This is the bomb bag, which basically just makes it so you can hold bombs.
Oh, that's like an actual defined item. Oh, hi, swamp.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the swamp, that's the swamp area. Basically, it's just the, like, weird docks
Is this?
from the first one.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, this is also a MIDI because...
Yeah, this is Gen 3.
From Gen 3.
This is like the abandoned ship music.
I always like this song, and it just kind of fits weirdly. Just the MIDI version. The MP3 version didn't sound right for, like, not that it didn't sound right, but it just didn't sound right for this, like, swamp area. I don't know.
I am Slash Balde. Let me teach you how to slash.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
this
that
is
was
a
quick.
newish thing. There are these people who teach you stuff. They're basically like the teachers from Image Cap.
Yeah, I remember that being in MMDWR.
Yeah, now you learn it. There's also a bunch of other different moves.
I see clocks are still in.
Yep. This one they also appear more frequently. That was a new addition.
Okay.
Because I was kind of trying to also be like, oh, I should make it more like a Zelda 1 remake, and where so it's like there's more clocks.
Alright, so this shop looks the same.
Yeah, shop is pretty much the same.
Now, why was the font for the first guy different than these other people?
Because I could change fonts and I wanted to mess with it.
Okay.
Like every single one of the Blade Masters has a different font because it's supposed to be like they have different voices. I couldn't do voice acting, so I mean that's my excuse. It's just me messing with fonts.
It's one way to convey difference.
Also, I made the boomerang cheaper because I thought 140 was a little much.
Yeah, probably a bit.
Also, these dungeons have different music because this isn't an MP3. It is a NSF file. I just took these were given to me by somebody, and they're made in a program called, NES something. I cannot remember. Also, I gave the levels names, by the way.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind.
I don't care at all, so that's fine. Oh, hey, that dropped in. That was cool.
Yeah, it's a nice little detail. I feel kind of bad for key, because right now the key hasn't, or whatever hasn't dropped yet, so I'm a little behind. I don't know if there's any way I can really fix that, because I'm just watching the stream and talking, so I don't know.
What did pushing that block just do?
Nothing.
Okay.
Because it's just, there's just some original stuff they had in there. Yet again, lots of expect bugs. I think what it was supposed to do was open that door, but I decided to just change it into a key because it's supposed to be like the original.
Alright.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I've never actually played anything on any version of ZQuest newer than 2.10. So,
Yeah.
anybody asking why, I'm confused by stuff, that is probably why.
Gotta love the fact that I just thought this looked like a claw, and I was like, yeah, claw. Also, there's bombs, because you're gonna use a lot of bombs. And this is a pushing block puzzle, and this one actually
in level 9.
Mm-hmm.
But, I like the pushing block noise. I didn't realize that was a thing.
That's a new thing. Basically, they've made it where you can change the sound effects. There are new sound effects in this game, actually.
Man, stuff is dropping a crap ton of magic. I'm not sure what will actually be using magic.
I made it so the bats could drop magic, so that they're actually not useless. That was the thing I changed. Because you are going to need magic in this game. A lot of items use it, and you can get magic containers along with heart containers to upgrade that amount.
And I'm dead.
Oh.
For some reason, the new slashing is throwing me off.
I am very sorry about that.
That's not your fault. That's...
Well, I know it's not my fault, but it's just like, I wish there was some way I could change that. Also, I wish I could watch this in real time, which is like I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Oh, I just picked up some arrows, too.
You did?
I noticed earlier that they changed how arrows work.
Yeah, well, it's a rule called, sorry to interrupt also, because I'm just going to be doing a lot of commentary.
Yeah.
But I also want you to be doing a lot of it as well.
Almost dead
So,
again.
yeah, that
Jesus.
arrow sprite on the subscreen, that really crappy one under the bomb, I had to make myself because there wasn't one for the style set. That's going to happen a lot. I mean, I like it. I think it works. But yeah, it's a rule in Z-Quest called True Arrows, which means that you have to collect arrows and to get arrows. You can also send 2 rupees if you want, but I thought this would make it more interesting.
It makes more sense.
Yeah, I'm saying uh-oh because I just realized something that's going to make you a little bit upset, but it's going to be great.
Okay. I mean, I'm probably going to die in this dark room coming up.
Yeah. Oh, you're in the dark room. Yeah, basically, this room is also pointless for being dark, but it's to show you that there are dark rooms. It's kind of like the introducing the thing and then using it later.
Okay. You also made this room much less bullshit.
I did. Also, I did not change the cheese sprite. Or maybe I did. I don't know. I know
it looks about the same. It might be... I think I changed the sprite between the first and second Bikdip's Adventure.
I think I use the first one. Also, the cheese is an item, the bait item in general is one I just don't like using, but I used it only in, the first 4 dungeons and then level 9, so... Just a heads up. You can't do anything in this room, it's just to be, it's shaped weird, so that it's like a maze in the dark.
I'm gonna point out this room here... Oh, I'm out of magic. You could see it when I was in here the first time. All the spikes on the ground. I never made use of any mechanics like that because, as far as I'm aware, they didn't exist in the version that I originally used to make BA1.
What are you talking about?
Damaging floors.
Oh yeah. That's
because,
the thing.
I used them in my later games, but they were introduced, I think, in 190. BA1 was actually made before 190 existed. It was in 1.84 or something.
Yeah. It's very interesting because there's a rule you can say that boots, this room, the top, the combo does not affect boots, or the vice versa, and that's how people make custom bosses and still have the boots.
Okay, I'm gonna
which are not in this game, by the way, because I just didn't really see. Oh, also, hey, look at this. Also, you did in the wrong spot.
Yeah, I'm noticing that now. I need. I'm trying to. Is there a way to
I feel terrible because I keep commenting on stuff you've already done. So I'm like, oh well, no shit, he's already figured that out.
What are you looking for, Joel?
Oh, I didn't mean to save. God damn it! I wanted to continue.
Meat, but nothing to put it on.
I didn't realize it.
Where are they?
You have to make them.
We have lots of tortillas. Where are they? You have to make them, man. You're capable of microwaving, right?
Oh, here we go.
But yeah, the version I used for Bikdip's Adventure 1, I don't know if I ever mentioned this in my LP of it, but I originally made it in the Zelda 1 tile set, and it was in 1.84 or 86 or something like that. It was a super ancient version.
Just save enough meat for
They did not have any items that weren't in the NES game that I can think of, except for God, actually, I don't know if it had any items that weren't in the NES game. There might have been a couple. And so, there I am skipping magic, because wow, okay.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think I feel like I started you off with a little bit less than I should have, magic-wise, but there's a lot of magic containers in this game.
Okay.
So, don't worry, you should be able to find most of them.
But anyway,
you need magic, not for a ton of items, but just for, important items. I mean, only kind of the obvious ones. There's none of them that are
the wand and stuff like that.
Yeah, stuff like that. And then the goddess items that were in, I think they were in other ones.
Yeah, let me try to complete my thought there, actually, because the version that I used, I don't think it had any non-NES items. 190 introduced a fair amount of stuff, and when I updated this game to work in that version, or to basically include stuff from that version, I introduced some of them as the stuff in the secret rooms. So we had the the mirror shield, the fire boomerang, super bombs, various stuff like that. And I made them all optional items. And so basically any optional items that wouldn't have made any sense, like putting in the hook shot or the flippers or the boots, I just left out of the game completely because the whole game was already made. I just saw no reason to include them. And so then I basically started putting those in like Mitch and stuff.
Also, do it above the torch.
Yeah, I got it.
Just being dumb, because I was like, hitting it on the torch wouldn't make sense. I don't know.
But from what I remember, I think 2.10 introduced the goddess spells, though I don't know if they all worked. I don't know if I want to say Nehru's Love didn't.
This one, I'm not sure Nehru's Love still works. I know it works, but it might have some graphical errors. There's also a few other. I don't want to reveal all this like items that are in this, but there are just some where I'm like, I don't know, it's just in there, I guess.
Yeah, Mitch was the second game I made for the person in the chat. I am missing a key somewhere.
You are. That's the boss key. Now, that's what I was telling you. You'd be upset because there's boss keys and you skipped it. You missed the boss key, by the way.
Was it in a hidden room, or did I just miss it in a room I went through?
It's in a hidden room.
Okay.
I will give you a hint. It's in one of the first rooms in the beginning of the dungeon.
Alright, in that case, I'm going to push every statue in the first room. And,
no, it's not. I'm going to also tell you need bombs to get it. It's a bombable wall.
Okay.
I'm just going to say that because honestly, I just need to.
Is there any hint towards it, or do I have to start bombing every wall?
There is a hint, kind of. Like, it's like once you see it, once you see the room, be like, oh, why didn't I think of that?
Okay, well, I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not on this first room. But yeah, I can't wait till we get to level 5, and because I think you're gonna like that one, honestly, because it's way better than original level 5. I'll say that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, most of the levels in the original game weren't that good. Okay, I'm not...
By the way, it's not in this one. You just passed it.
I passed it already?
Yeah, go back to that center room, like the one in the middle of all the gels and Zols, or whatever.
What, is it just the fact that the top wall has, like, no tiles?
I was gonna say it's the fact that the top, like, all 3 areas are bombable, because like the one on the left and the right are bombable. It's kind of a crappy hint, but I was thinking, oh, you know...
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I wouldn't have thought that. I would have had to bomb every wall.
Yeah, I'll probably make it a little more obvious. Because I kind of thought that people would just start, like, bombing all 3 walls, because they'd be like, oh, that looks suspicious. Except it doesn't really, because it has, like, the big tile in front of it.
Maybe what you could do, actually, is, point the compass to the room that has the boss key. That might make more... I don't know. I mean, it goes against the concept of the compass always pointing towards the Triforce, but that might be more interesting, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of secret rooms like this, so honestly... Oh yeah, boss key. Yet again, not a new item, but also I like how I added that item in there. Or not added it, but, you know, made the sprite.
So, at some point, I'm going to be, adding the rest of the Discord chat into this, but for right now, I'm fine with it just being you.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'm like doing this little commentary on it. It's definitely interesting.
I'm not sure when I'll want to add in the rest of the people.
I don't really. It's not that I don't care, but I'm just like, you know, I'm glad that you're kind of reviewing it and looking over it and kind of seeing what you like and don't like.
You can correct me if I'm wrong, but answering what Glutamate just asked, is there a way to make the compass work like it does in later games? I think you can do a thing where when you pick up the compass, it basically loads the map as a different graphic that you have to custom make.
Yes, that is something that it does. Basically, you can do that. There's also ways in scripting. There's like, originally I wanted to add scripts in this. I didn't, just because I was like, nah, I didn't really think it would be necessary. One of them I wanted to add was in Link's Awakening. It will make a sound whenever there's a key in like a room. Like, there's a lot of scripting you can do. I don't really mess with scripting all that much. I do, like, add custom bosses in some of my other games I've made, but nothing ever too crazy. I just think scripting is something that is just like, yeah, there's places for it, but it just shouldn't be used all the time. So, yeah,
Trying to tell if these
bosses.
can't tell if the Dodongos are behaving differently from usual. They seem to be a little bit. Their pathing is different.
Probably, I wouldn't know. I know there are Dodongos in this game called the BS Dodongos, where they cannot be stunned. Those are not in this game, but they are an enemy that exists. It's a very interesting enemy.
Okay. Noticing
Bullshit Dodongos.
no staircase in the Triforce room either. Ooh, and I got kicked right back in. Cool.
Wait, what did it do? Oh, you got
Okay,
kicked
two
in.
things. Tektites kicked me out of the dungeon, and I can't actually leave.
Let's see here.
There's no side warp set.
There should be. I'm gonna check that real quick. So see, a tech that kicked you back into the dungeon, and then you can't leave the dungeon.
Yeah, I think I'm stuck. And the fact that there's no staircase in the Triforce room concerns me a little bit.
Yeah, I took those out because there's no real need to ever go back. Like, and I know that was the thing you did, but I was like, it's
Yeah.
pretty pointless.
Am I just completely stuck now? Do I have to actually edit the game?
Yeah, I guess so. Let me check this, because I am 100% sure I put that side warp in. Like, that's one of the first. Because, yeah, like, they're in. Yeah, there's that one, and. Okay, so for some reason, every single level except level 1 has that side warp in.
Alright, so let's do some live editing. You said this is unpassworded?
It should be unpassworded.
Alright, cool. Let's launch Z-Quest.
Hooray! But yet again, I'm glad that this was a beta to just kind of show off, so. You can see.
Alright, so level 1. There we go. Side warp. Down. And I am going to kind of guess that I know where this is, so...
It's
D-map
screen
0s.
160.
What is it?
It's screen 60.
Okay. And we've got the icon, so... Is that all I needed to do?
Yeah, make an entrance exit, yep. There you go. I apologize for that, but, I also, like, I was
It's,
working on
again, nobody's bug tested it, and you made this thing in, like, 2 days, so
Yeah. With work and school stuff, it just was, but, you know, whatever. I'm glad it works. At least kind of
I think
works.
I need to, reset.
Let's see here.
Okay, there we go.
Work. Yeah, there is. I'm looking like at all the dungeons, and all of them pretty much have that exit except that one.
Is there anything I want to buy? Anything I can buy? No. Okay, whatever.
Okay. Oh, I just found another one, but that one's not till way later, so.
Should I
Like,
fix it
way
now,
later.
or...
I would.
I mean, I'll wait, whatever. If every dungeon... Because that's another thing, in 190 you couldn't set which maps the game would let you continue in, or like save and reload. It would always have to be...
Yeah, well, it's level 7 that doesn't have the side warp, so.
Is this little pile of pebbles a hint towards anything?
Wait, I have to actually look, because you have to realize I'm a few seconds late.
Yeah.
Or, like, I haven't seen it yet.
I'll just dance.
Yeah, you gotta also for some reason the stream is buffering a lot, which makes it even worse.
I could probably fix that, and I probably should have days ago, but I haven't, and I won't.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Oh, you mean the pile of pebbles next to the trees there? No, it's not a hint to anything, it's just decoration.
Okay.
I thought, because there's sometimes I will put like a pile of pebbles in front of a wall that's like, oh, there's a bombable thing here.
I found a bottle. Is this the letter, or is this an actual bottle?
That is the letter.
Okay.
I wanted to make it like as a reference to Ocarina of Time, where you find the
Yeah.
bottle. It's just the letter. Also, I never understood why it was like an actual letter, so this was just an empty bottle, and then you can buy potions.
Yeah, I used it as a letter in Midge too, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
So here's
It's not a terrible idea, but I also didn't really want to hide it in level 3 or was it level 2 or level 3? I think it was level.
in the original Bikdip's adventure. You
Yeah.
got the letter. I think it was in level 2, in the
Yeah,
weird
I
room with
just
in the area with the dark nuts.
I didn't want to just kind of put it, I don't know. I feel like it was just kind of a random thing.
A little bit.
Yeah, again, apologizing for destroying your creative integrities. But no.
I made this game when I was like 12, so I really don't care what you changed. And as far as I'm concerned, basically everything is an improvement. I'll let you know if I don't like something, like the location of the boss key. But but other than that, everything seems pretty good. I'm liking the new graphical direction this is going in.
Thank you. Making this swamp was pretty fun because it's actually just the same as that sort of dock area. It just has a different aesthetic.
Yeah.
I just thought a swamp would just make more sense because the other one was interesting, like it was like a long dock, but just didn't really make that much sense.
Yeah, I mean this is quite a bit better, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell was that noise? Hold on. I didn't notice it do that before.
Oh, you mean the little fireball noise?
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, it's from A Link to the Past. I don't know, I like that noise, so I added it. And let's go to... Oh, also that colored tree is not anything, that's just a graphical thing.
Oh, okay. I was actually just about to try it.
Yeah.
Well, here's level 2.
Because
There is a cow skull here. Does that do anything?
no. Yet again, it's just a random cow skull.
Alright.
For effect.
Dreadmire.
Yeah, gotta love the fact that I couldn't fit Misery Mire without it looking weird.
I didn't actually, I don't know if I recognized the music in level 1, but now I already forgot what it was, so...
It's not anything, it's literally just like generic NES sounding music that someone made for me.
Okay.
So, don't worry.
I'm trying to figure out what this song is. It's kind of hard to hear, though.
It's not, like, none of these are actual songs. That's
Alright.
the thing, is they're all just, like, generic dungeon-sounding songs. Like, I think they're based off songs from, like, other Zelda games, but they're not, like, actual, like, songs taken from somewhere. There are, like, the Overworld is just from Four Swords Adventures, but, like, most of the dungeon themes are different. Oh look, another block puzzle.
I like how, as this has been going on, Buster Beetle's basically just doing the stupid food rap in the chat. I think he's been doing that for a while now.
It's pretty great.
The food
I mean,
rap is so
honestly, I
good.
wouldn't say this is the most interesting game, just because it's a little whatever. I mean, it's cool.
I
but,
don't
like,
know
you
why it wouldn't be. I mean, I obviously I think it's cool because I was the maker of the original one, but
Also, I love you look inside like the game's info. It says it was created with like 12 quotations next to it by me,
Oh.
and then like the original was done by you. So that was pretty funny. I wanted to do like the text thing that yours did, but I couldn't get that to work.
what text thing?
Where you're like you have your name and like made out of text.
Oh, the ASCII. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there a manhandler in this level originally? I don't remember this.
You know, that's new. It was originally something else. Like it was like some other
Dodongo, maybe?
thing. I think it was the Dodongos. I remember. Because I actually remember because you said in your playthrough of the game, like, oh, let's just refight the boss from level 1.
Yeah.
Except this time there's only one of them or something. You have 20 bombs, you should be able to do it.
Oh, when the hell? I thought I could only hold 8.
You can, but the bomb bag means you can hold 20.
Huh, okay.
Yeah.
The burn the map thing was in the original Bikdip's adventure in level 8. I assumed...
This, unfortunately.
Yeah, I assumed it wouldn't be.
No, no, yeah, that was in level 8, yeah, no, it's not in there. Level 8 is still...
Drink in those moldorms. They
Yep.
are made out of
Gotta love
peaches.
the moldorms. I like how they look.
It's better looking than the ones in the original game. Now, there was a locked door I passed earlier. Was I supposed to have already find the key for that?
No, you'll find it
Okay.
eventually.
I think after this dungeon I'll open up the chat. Much to the dismay of many members in the Hitbox chat. But oh well. So this is definitely different. Well, I found the key. Also, all of the background noises. They find.
Sorry.
No, it wasn't you. It was the kitchen crap.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, Britta, shut the fuck up in there. God damn it.
I returned. Also, you
Oh
found the
shit,
key.
sorry. I didn't process the sentence that I said. I'm sorry.
I don't like to correct people.
I'm sorry, I didn't think about it.
How dare you, Joel?
Shit! Now I am become the asshole.
It's okay.
Here.
I avoid the problem entirely by not using the name.
You've used it twice. It's made me happy.
Did I actually?
Yeah.
When?
So where are you right now?
I just normally don't refer to
I
people
just
by
killed.
their name.
I killed 2 land molas, and I'm finding something.
Nor by
that's
pronoun.
leading
I just
to.
sidestepped
Yep, there's
that
the raft.
altogether.
Yep, there's the raft.
I'll just be okay.
Also, yeah, someone in the chat mentioned that they like the fact that it's like the room with the dock is like a big room. I
Yeah.
kind of liked when it did that. I do it a lot in this game. Just
Yeah,
because
dungeons
I like
that aren't locked into the single room screens, like my dungeons, are always cool.
Mhm.
Like, the thing is, like, in Zelda Classic 190, you can make multi-screen dungeon rooms. It's just, like, I didn't know how when I was first using the editor, because you have to, like, not use the dungeon DMAP type. I think you have to set it as cave, and then you have to make the doors, like, a certain way. And because 190 doesn't have layering, there wouldn't really be any way for you to pass underneath the ceiling like you do in these. Also, I'm noticing that these are the classic fairies and not the, like, 3D kind.
What do you mean?
Like how in my version of the game, I remade the fairy to look like Navi. In this one, they're like the Link to the Past fairies.
Yeah, they look like normal fairies in this one. I could have remade this brick, but I just thought it was like, it looks fine.
Sometimes that's the only excuse you need. It looks fine.
Do I want to go in there, or do I
Did
wanna
you make the quest from scratch, or did you start with BA1 and then just modify it?
I
started
actually...
from scratch.
Wait, no, because I gave you the unpassworded version of the original
I thought that was for
I did,
reference.
and I used that to copy the maps. This is a different quest entirely.
Oh, okay. And this is a
Yeah,
boss case.
because-
All right.
I had a bunch of new graphics and new things. I was like, it would just be easier to make this from scratch rather than edit the original.
True.
So, yeah.
Okay, let's do that one more time with feeling.
Also, you need to, I don't think that shows it very well, but you can turn left at the, like, the blocks that are underwater, or, like, the tiles underwater kind of show you where you can turn.
Yeah, I was trying to do that. It looks like it works sometimes and not all the time.
Yeah, and then,
The way the raft works in ZQuest is basically wherever you have a rafting flag, you can move it, and wherever you have a raft branch, or whatever it's called, you can turn it. And this does not necessarily have to be, like, represented visually. It's good if it is, but in my games it usually isn't.
I did because I want to. Also, this area used to be optional, I think, in the original. It's just like a way to get rubies or crap.
Actually, no, you did have to go here. Because you would go... yeah, you would go through here. This is where you got the letter, and then when you... oh, no, that's not true. You went into the top left room of these four, and then in that same room there was a staircase leading out that went to where you had to go. You didn't have to go into the other three rooms. The what?
That's true, it is a hazardous object.
Oh, the clock. I wasn't sure if you made that or if that was in the tile set already.
There's some stuff that's in the tile set, but it was just like the original one, so...
Oh, I've already got a key. Is there anything in this room with the Stelphoses that I need to worry about?
There is, so killing them is a good idea.
Push every block 17 times. I mean, I have a key already. I don't think I can do anything in here.
No, wait, I'm sorry, I feel bad. I think I originally had like a block of cheese or some weird item in here, but I took it out because it was unnecessary.
If this game was not ready in time, I have absolutely no idea what the mystery game would have been. I would have had to come up with something, like, on the spot.
The letter V 6 times.
I do have that, but it's not relevant to my early days.
I mean, I knew I was going to have something semi-presentable done by the time. I was just not sure I was going to have it, like, all the... Because right now, all the dungeons are done. It's just if they work or not is kind of the catch-22. Is that the right word, I guess? I don't know. Whatever.
I like this diagonally moving while facing up animation here. It's pretty good.
It's really weird because ZQuest doesn't have like a make it diagonal sprite for Link. It's just you can move diagonally.
I mean, that was the same thing in Link to the Past, right?
Yeah.
And the Oracle games.
So, actually reminds me, I did have an idea of making a prequel to Bikdip's adventure that used not the NES tile set, but like the Game Boy Oracle tile set. I think that would be interesting.
I have a soft spot for the Oracle tile set because those were some of the first Legend of Zelda games that I had, and I really they're just really well made anyway.
Yeah. Also, this isn't the boss, right? I mean, you can tell by the thing, but this isn't the boss. Also, yes, the boss is still stupid in this one, by the way, because I just couldn't change that.
I mean,
no. I thought that
they don't stand up to the 3D ones
but I didn't want to because I couldn't
so much more
in my heart. I was like, no, this is too great.
Is this trap supposed to be moving down here?
Wait, it is supposed to be moving down, is it not?
No, it's not.
It's not set to vertical, it's set to horizontal. Great, you can just hit it though, and then you'll be fine. Like, you can just pass through it like a spike.
Yeah, I mean, I took 2 hearts, but I could do it.
Yeah.
Now we have the horrible beat.
Might want to write down.
I changed that because one of the first, like... Oh, you know what? I just realized that, yeah, never mind. I'll figure out why that didn't work. Or, like, I know why I need to change it, but, like, I thought I had, and I realized why I hadn't. Or, it's because this game actually... I had almost lost this game entirely, like, the literal 2 weeks I had worked on it, so... Some things were not saved.
Stupid Aquamantis.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, I could have made it look legit, but I was like, nah.
Yeah, it's better being stupid.
His animation made it look like he was going bop, 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 bop.
So let's see if this actually works. Well, no, it should. Because the thing is that I know there's like a lot of stuff that does work. I'm just not sure, because most of it's just like these technical, like, oh, when you're in an NES dungeon, secrets are temporary, not permanent, which I had to figure out by actually going out to the, like, Wikipedia.
Yeah, I learned that from just messing with crap, because level 5 in BA2 is mostly a cave D-map, but then at the very top row it's a dungeon, and so you had to resolve the button-pressing puzzles in those rooms every time you went in them.
Yeah, so... I mean, there's, like, originally there was a thing in level 5 where you had to, like, mess with a bunch of buttons. I just took that out because I didn't know, like, about that. Now that I do, I don't really want to, I didn't want to put it back in because I was like, it was stupid. It wasn't stupid, it was just tedious.
I don't think there were buttons in this game, because,
well, there weren't.
Yeah, I don't think trigger trigger temps and trigger perms actually existed in the version I used. Anyway, I'm going to be turning on the Discord chat, so...
Okay,
Oh no.
Also, if you're gonna start from the beginning, there is a secret on that second screen after you get the sword.
Well, no, I'm not starting the game over.
Oh, I mean, like, starting the game, like, starting from the beginning of the area, but no, you're not, so, okay.
Okay, what was the secret, though? I'll keep it in mind.
When you're in the screen next to the sword area, there's 2 rows of, like, bushes or trees or whatever. The one on the top, the second on the top left has a secret.
Okay, I can go check that out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
A secret.
gonna end the call and then go into the other thing.
Okay.
C's.
Jeez.
$3.
So what do you guys think of my shitty game? That isn't my game at all, technically.
It's your game.
It's a piece
On
of
a
cookie.
scale of 1
I'm
to
gonna
10,
be-
good.
Jackie Chan. Well, thank you.
On a scale of 1 to ass, this is very ass.
The fact that this was made in 2 weeks, I still find pretty impressive, because I am slow as shit when I make these games.
Well, yeah, well, basically because it was really easy. I opened 2 versions of ZQuest, and I would just look at the original in one, and then remake it in the other, and it was just like, it's not that hard to do. Because I wasn't making my own quest from scratch, technically. I was just taking the original and remaking it. So
there was still like all the graphics and sound work and just all the gameplay aspects you have to work in. So that's
that was
impressive to me.
I like how there was absolutely no indication for that secret. That was pretty good.
Yeah, well, because I wanted to be like original Zelda, where there's just no indication for some secrets. Most of them just don't, because I want it to be like, oh, it's a secret. You have to find it yourself and adventure the lands. Also, I originally wanted to call this place Hyrule because it was Hyrule's original character, but I decided against it because I thought that was too dated. Of a joke.
This will be available for download at some point. Maybe not immediately after the stream, because we'll need to go through and, like, fix stuff, but it'll be available at some point, I'm sure.
And with this, that unlike AM2R, you won't get a cease and desist.
Yeah.
Exactly. Also, gonna love how
cease
level
and
5 looks
desist.
so basic in this, while the original looked all badass.
Yeah, the outdoor section...
Let's see what he did with level 6, because that one was a drop trip in the original.
Was it?
Was it?
Level 6 was the one with like, the pie spelled out with blocks, and...
Oh yeah,
It was-
level 6 is normal.
Level 6 was boring as shit.
Isn't it?
Also, I'm going back because I want to see if I can buy the
Level 6 in
boomerang.
the original was the one with all the warps and everything.
No, that was...
Yeah.
No, 5 was the one with all the warps, and 6 was the one where everybody had herpes.
Never mind.
Basically, I don't know if I know Josh knows this, but I don't think anyone else knows it. The first 4 levels are exactly the same, with like 1 or 2 small differences. Levels 5 through 8 are completely remade and different. Level 9 is basically the same, except they changed the Ganon hints. And that's about it. And there's some item differences, like instead of 5 rupees, it gives you 20. Very small things in that one.
So, follow-up question, when does Jish have to fight a 40-headed Gleeok?
He does not. There are no 40-headed Gleeoks in this game because I thought
Blasphemy.
Then it's not a real game.
So how many heads does it have?
I think the most is 4 because I did not want to do stacking because that would have like you have to actually fight. Also, there are custom bosses in this. So those are going to be fun.
Yeah, I know the custom bosses exist. I'm kind of looking forward to those.
None of them are scripted, by the way. They're all just stronger enemies.
Just putting a pile of enemies underneath the layer.
But they're all interesting. Like, I'm not going to spoil any of them, but they're basically just stronger enemies that have like some little gimmick to them.
The name's Cheese, I'm
That's
here.
about it.
Super
But-
frickin' tired.
And this,
Oh, I just passed
by
through
the
a
way,
branch.
we
Oh,
count
just
4
passed through a tree. Oh, just passed through a rock.
Boy.
What in the hell? Okay. So, that was a thing. Now I get to go up and hold every direction.
There's a quadra Zelda classic making. That was amazing.
I know this should work because I've done a lot of That, I guess you just did the wrong turn. Were you, like, holding right? Or
No, I didn't actually touch any direction. I just wanted to see where it would take me.
Okay. Yeah, now I feel like an idiot, because I realized the only reason that I was able to do this without not running into anything is because I always held the right button, and I knew which one to hold.
Still a potion, too.
I knew how to do it, so that must mean everyone else does. Am I right?
Oh, we got our...
Wait, how can you get through this long?
It's also-
Wait a second, hold on. Yeah, those are both... Oh, no, never mind. Okay, the potion is different sprites. Never mind.
Yeah, I just made it both red, because I'm like that. I'm just like, they should just be both red.
It makes more sense than it changing color.
Mm-hmm. But it's a magical world of mystery. Do you not have any magic or hope in your soul?
No.
No.
Also, you don't fight a manhandler for the shield. Just,
Good.
Just a spoiler, because I thought that was just very...
It was a little bit of a dick move.
We live in
Yeah, so in this one, I thought I would just make it more interesting, like a story, but with no story.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Nice.
We live in
I
town.
don't know,
We
I
have
think
no
I
hope.
just died in there. I don't know, who knows. Also, originally, this sprite used to look really weird because just how, like, Z-Quests worked with movement, and basically it's like with the hammer, but I actually found out how to fix it, so I fixed it.
What sprite? The one with the shield?
The one with the magical shield used to look weird. Also, there's a new mirror shield in this one. It does not look like or one that you made. I made a new one.
That's fine.
Just have the stupid
Just
thing
like
from the
that.
doors.
Ooh, you're coming to the mini level where you get the white sword.
Yes, mini level.
Yeah, well, it was a mini level. That wasn't the original.
I mean, it's not like you changed
Good to
it
see that the shop is no longer just a hole in the wall.
Yeah, it's an
Oh,
actual
silver
shop. It
guy.
has shop on it in big letters.
Oh, the Pokemon style of advertising.
Yep.
I'm angry that this only took you 2 weeks because I've been working on my quest for, I think, 9 years now, and I'm only on level 7.
No, I have a quest
Jesus.
that I'm actually working on that I still haven't gotten very far. You gotta realize this was way easier to make. Yeah, I think I changed the items in this one. It was different because I wanted you to be able to
House.
shield if you lost it. Yeah, gotta love the house.
So my dad came in and installed these.
Yeah, this is
and told me these
basically the
stupid
sword
Joe.
mini level. Also, there's weird things with the doors in this one just because this tile set is weird.
Oh, there's like no layers or...
Yeah, you kind of pass through over. That's
Yeah.
sad.
I feel like that would be easily fixed though. You just have to put a
I
layer.
just need to change it to like an overhead. It's not that big of a deal. It's just I completely forgot to because I was too busy making sure all the other levels worked, and I did that so well.
Oh wait, was the shop still a cave? I didn't even realize that.
It was.
Good.
Because there things because.
Wait, why did I just
DMs
get a key?
Oh yeah, because that's what you need. You need a key.
Okay, I thought that was like the magical key.
No, that's the boss key for this dungeon.
I see, alright.
This is
Yeah.
the dungeon.
The house dungeon.
The house dungeon, because this is actually technically level 0. All the mini levels are actually technically not levels 1 through 9. The reason for that is because the boss key and the compass in the map are all based on what level you
Yeah,
set
the
it
level
as.
number.
Yeah, so look, there's another side of this building.
Yep, there is.
You can actually make, like, it level 10 or above. I found that I had, like, problems making it level 0.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because if you make it level 0, doesn't the game consider it an overworld?
It does, so that's not level 0 because you got the key. I know this because I've actually tested out this dungeon, and it's glorious. Well, I like
So
it.
I see what I'm
It's-
supposed to do here, I'm just waiting to kill this
Yeah,
asshole.
Also, I know in BA1, I think it was it easier or harder to see that? Because in this one, it's kind
It
of
was
obvious
a
that
little
they're
bit
like,
easier, actually, because it was just kind of floating out in the middle of the water.
In this one, I just like, oh, it's a hidden dock covered in.
Also, this
sand.
originally led to the mirror shield, so I'm assuming this is White Sword, though.
Yeah, this is the second part of it.
Slippers in this game?
No.
Okay.
Because there isn't any water. It's floating or whatever. I was like, you gotta realize I got kind of
One's
lazy
from
with this.
BA2.
Oh, hi.
No, you can't light any of those. They're just decorations. Oh, look, it's 2 of them. Ah.
Not being able to light torches in Zelda? What new spore of madness is this?
Can you defeat the 2 Aquamentus?
Yes. Do I now have to light the 2 torches?
No, you do not have to light the 2 torches because you have the blue candle, so you couldn't do that anyway.
So, okay.
So how do you do this?
Maybe this dungeon big hosts you
What
in
could
the
you possibly do to get to the next room?
Blow up the bookshelf.
No,
Burn
but
the
there's blowing
bookshelf.
up you have to do.
Bomb the wall over here. Bomb the wall over there. I found the first one, and I'm bombing the other one anyway. Okay.
Already
Then he
did
tore
it.
my arms off and threw them over there.
I'm watching that earlier today.
Speak in a weird southern accent.
You found the treasure.
Of
Wait.
the silver monkey.
And it's a single ruby.
Oh, it was. Okay, I was like, did I actually get any money from that?
No, this is a fake room, by the way. You have to just bomb the top wall.
Are
just
these
spoiling
under combos set in the wrong C set? Because one of them looks different.
They're not under combos at all. They're actually slash. Like, they're just slash
Okay,
combos.
cool.
That when you slash them, they become the under combo that's next to them. So they're just set in the wrong C set. It was just supposed to be like, oh, there's a bunch of chests here, and all you get is a single rupee.
Oh, is this that,
That's the top wall you're
like,
supposed to
There
bomb.
we go.
that you mentioned in,
And there it is.
There he is.
Well,
Fact,
there it
you
is.
do not need 5 hearts to pick up the white sword, and you do not need any hearts to pick up the other swords.
That's cool.
I did that because I thought if someone wanted to do a low heart challenge run, they could still get the swords.
Yeah.
maybe 3 hearts will
It's a
be
dumb little thing, but I was like, you know what, that just makes sense because you're already having to do a lot to get it.
I would agree that having to bomb that wall randomly is a little bit cryptic.
Yeah.
The fact that there's basically no reward in the room before that does hint you to the fact that there's probably something else there, but I don't know if there should be another indication.
Right, probably gonna make it where it's like way obvious that there's something up there.
Maybe just make it a door that doesn't open, and then you have to just bomb the door.
Yeah, and it's like, since it's a house, you wouldn't necessarily think
It's not a house.
bombing the house
Also,
open in a
if you want
house.
to go right when you're up at like the 4 rocks screen, because there's the forest, and instead of the like river rocks area of level 4, it's a desert now.
Alright.
This is the desert. If you want to check out the desert, you can, because it's very different.
Yeah, this is definitely different.
So what do the clocks do?
The clocks freeze all the enemies and make you invincible. Oh, hello.
But do they get the enemies
what's
to
up?
leave you? But do they get the enemies to leave you alone because you're collecting clocks?
There's actually a script that makes, that's why I'm using a script to make the clocks temporary.
Alright, I will be back here when I know the path. I could probably brute force it, but I'm not gonna bother.
So
You
was
can
that
brute force it.
whole, like, Wallmaster's bullshit?
Ooh, Pond had a decent idea. Maybe I'd
I
fix it in the
could
house
put the
to show.
40-headed Gliok, but I thought that was a little too much. Like, I was like, but no, there's already enough bullshit in this game as it is.
At the Wanted Wasteland, I think there was a typo there.
No, yeah, but I mean, there's probably a typo because as I've stated before, terrible at writing. But there's probably a typo.
There should be a 40-headed Gliok somewhere in the game, because the original game had like 3. Like,
3.
I feel like it's a
Very
classic.
common screen.
Oh, there is?
Very cryptic. I'm not gonna say how to get it because it's actually leads to something amazing. But there is one there.
I am / Balde. Is that supposed to be spelled wrong? Because it was spelled that way in the other one, too.
They're all spelled wrong. Because I made all the text in one day.
What
Like all the strings.
did that actually do?
Spin attack. Except because he's saying slash, which is funny because it's actually the spin attack. If you hold it, you should be able to. Unless it's not. Could just not be. Oh,
No,
yeah,
it does
there
work. There's... Okay. Also, this guy's on a layer and he's not solid.
Yeah, gotta love that. Probably just should have made him solid. But I made all the sprites for all the different guys. Like,
Now, can I hold the blade out and just walk into stuff? Yes, I can.
yeah.
Cool.
Also, you can
Do you have like wall tapping?
Yes, wall tapping is in this. I added that.
Cool. I was
Oh.
wondering.
Yeah,
That would have helped with the room that you.
probably would have. Which is why I didn't want to make like secrets so obvious because I was like, oh well, you can tap any wall, and if it's bombable, it'll make like it's a very not a loud sound, but a very obvious sound.
Once in a pond.
Also, I love the fact that this is a house, but it's not.
Also, I'm seeing that we have the hint for level 4 without having to beat level 3 first. Is that intentional?
That is intentional because you're not going to be able to use the rocks yet, if that makes any sense, until you beat level 3.
Okay.
Or not until you beat it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get the item. Alright, so let me see. Cryptic thing hidden here.
In the fairy pound.
It's probably burn a random tree, and there are many for me to try, and with a magic meter, that is a bit of a problem.
You are correct, but I will not tell you which tree.
I am going to randomly guess.
The item that you get is kind of overpowered for this early in the game, but I just wanted to just hide it here because it's kind of a good beginning item.
Ooh, does the fairy restore your magic? Yes, it does. Okay, I can brute force it. Cool.
You can.
Oh, there's an under combo that doesn't work. Unless that's just supposed to be a pit.
It's supposed to be a pit, and I think it's just a black square. Hooray.
Oh, 1 cent.
Well, what it was supposed to give you was a special ring because there's more than one type of ring in this game.
Okay.
There's not one ring.
Basically, it is the life ring, which will slowly restore your hearts every, few seconds.
Huh.
Oh, so it's
That actually does seem a bit broken.
Yeah, it's a bit broken, but it's only the level 1 one, so I think it's like a heart every, 8 seconds or something.
Okay.
Which isn't really that great, but I thought it would be...
Is it in a mini level, or do you just get it?
You just get it.
Okay, in that case, I'm not going to bother editing the game to fix it.
Yeah, you don't need to. I mean, probably what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna watch this and then I'll edit this later.
Yeah, that's probably
not
the
tomorrow,
best thing.
But because I think I already told you that I will not be here for the morning stream tomorrow.
Okay.
Just because I have work, which is one of the main reasons why I could not work on this.
So is this still the secret club?
Secrets, which is probably also gonna be every single thing will be spelled incorrectly.
Yep, there's one typo. So, welcome to the Club of Secrets. Red and blue are not the only rings. One is hidden in this club. Okay. Whistle while you work, and when you can poke
the first Zelda, which had horrible spelling and grammar.
Yeah, that's a good excuse.
like having random quotes around things, including a number.
Now, am I misinterpreting this as does this just tell you can poke walls, or does it actually have to do with the whistle?
Whistle while you work is supposed to say you can whistle on random screens and a random staircase will appear, sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, I just thought I'd put in that extra thing because I was like, I don't know if people knew in this version you can tap with your sword, because it's kind of a thing that people don't really use in
I certainly didn't. So, levels 5 to 7 need an item to enter. Find them in He mini levels.
Levels. Also need to work on that.
That whistle quote might be a little
technically does not need an item to enter it. The reason I did 5 through 7 is because you do not need an item to enter level 8. You do need it for it, kind of, but it's not 100% necessary, so...
So here's another misaligned text.
The wasteland is not the haunted wasteland. There are 2 wastelands.
Oh god, Morshu's in this game?
Yes, he is in this game. I like how that's probably spelled incorrectly as well. I don't know how his name's spelled.
No, that's probably correct.
Yeah, that's right.
Of course it is. The one thing I spelled right
9
is the most
swordsman
obscure thing.
scrolls. Okay, hold on. There are 9 swordsman scrolls in this world, 2 hammer masters, and a W.
The W. That was supposed to be a
Want a
wizard
W?
because there's
No.
a magic person.
Yeah, 4th line text and that just doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
And the WoW website.
Did the game just freeze?
Did it?
Yes.
It would be... Okay, it freezes?
Uh-oh.
GG.
Oh, you went off the side of the map on a interior D map.
Map. Yeah, I just realized that.
Wait, what's wrong with that?
If you go off the right side or the side of edge of a D map, when there's a physical map on the right, because D maps are smaller than regular maps.
Right, it freezes it.
Is that a new thing? Because I don't remember that being a problem.
Well, have you ever tried to? I don't know.
You're saying going off the side, as a side warp.
Oh.
You were on the paper map.
You're totally right. That is complete. Yep, that happened.
Yeah, like because dungeon maps are 8x8, but like overworld maps are 8x16.
Right.
I didn't think of because I mean this is something else. Yet again, what is supposed to be there is a ring called the I need to actually remember what it's called. It's like the Miracle Ring or something. Also, there's a torch missing. Gotta love that.
Yay, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. What it does is it basically randomly will double the strength of your sword every few hits. Like I think it's really random. Like it's just the crit sword or like the crit ring is what I call it.
Okay. I would like to collect these rings, but I'm not going to actually edit the game, so.
Yeah, probably what's gonna happen is we're gonna remake this game and just play it again.
Yeah.
Some other time.
The problem is that we
But
have
the whole point of this was just to play test it and show that it exists as a thing.
The problem is that you have the W set on one bow.
True.
Mm-hmm.
But what would you do with a mini if you found it? Shrink them out.
I would create like 75,000 unnecessary Mario vs. Donkey Kong sequels.
So now that we can take things,
You'd add Kinstones on rupees and
recreate Master's Quest.
if you went mini,
Yes
you
and
would
no, I
hide rupees
probably
and
could.
You got rid of the secret path here. I am
Secret.
sad.
I like some of those Mario sequels. I will be personally offended by your opinion. Personally
Made this place look a little better. Like, honestly, the only thing I think I did really well in this is just the maps. I think just the maps are more detailed.
They are. I'm definitely liking that.
Pillars of rock.
I see that level 3 is now just a church.
Well, yeah, because it's shaped like a cross.
True.
Did the final boss with hope?
And it looks not tan, and it has better music.
Does using the map twice still crash the game?
I think that was fixed after 192.83, actually.
Well, I
The other combo works. Gas.
to be fair, because for some reason, Hyrule
You gotta realize
in the first two
I
games.
wanted to show off the dungeons more than show off secrets, if that makes any sense. So, well, that's why a lot of people are like,
Yeah, map is fine.
oh, why are the dungeons all working right, but not the overworld? It's like, well, because I cared more about the dungeons looking interesting.
Yeah, it makes sense. What was I gonna say? That church-looking thing you just entered, the ruins, it needs some perspective because it looks like a cardboard cutout.
It does need some perspective, but the one, I would just have to edit the sprite that I took from A Link to the Past and just make it look better.
Oh, it's a Link to the
But
Past.
I need the boss key to get that one.
Let's combine NES graphics.
Yeah, this dungeon is actually
Was
very...
just
Not what?
really, really minor thing, but when you come out of that staircase, you appear in this doorway instead of appearing near the tree.
Which, it's because it's set to A.
Yeah.
Work return, not B, so...
Also, I think the under graphic for these bushes is weird because it has like a blue tinge to it.
Probably is. I'd have to look at that.
I'm gonna be an asshole and point out every minor thing because if you're gonna watch this later on and stuff, then you'll know what stuff to fix, I guess.
No, I'm totally fine. I am not mad. That's kind of the whole reason I have you playing it, was to be like, kind of review it, look through it. I'm totally fine with criticism because if not, then this wouldn't be anywhere. So, just
According to Go
be as necessarily whatever as possible, because it's pretty obscure. Like, I wanted secrets to be obscure because I wanted it to be like the original Zelda, where it's like, oh, where do you...
Wait, was there an obscure secret that I missed, or?
Yeah, a little bit.
In this room with that you just like where you got the compass, there is.
Okay, bombing walls,
You
or?
can use your spin attack to check the
Oh,
walls.
true. That's actually pretty cool.
Figure out where
Or you could just bomb it, yeah.
and the timeline.
I guess you just do that. Let's see if that different sound actually works.
Oh no, I lost my sword.
Hooray.
And here's things I can't fight.
There are things you can't fight there.
Fucking
Those are
bubble.
permanently disabling your sword.
There we go. I like how the map isn't centered.
It isn't, because if I was to center the map anymore, I don't know. There's things about it where I would have to change a lot of the warps because of how the map works. Not the map of D maps.
Okay.
Oh god, we do
Yeah, I
nuclear.
probably could center the map like 1 inch.
I mean,
but
it doesn't matter, I guess.
yeah.
It's just, it's
Nuclei,
different.
that would be amazing. A Barba mod for Hyrule Warriors.
Oh god.
Yeah. Just replace like Epona's model with a giant frickin' Bikdip.
Or the frickin' boat that the king turns into.
Oh yeah.
Have when Link pulls down the.
So probably should have put more blue bubbles somewhere. 'Cause
That's
it's gonna
fine.
be difficult to.
Ooh, wait, hold on.
Also,
Here's another really stupid minor thing. Because this is a Dungeon D map and it makes you walk in a couple steps, you can walk in on this tree.
that is true.
How dare
You can
you?
walk in on this tree. Also, I think I turned off smart scrolling, so that some dungeon. No, I didn't turn off smart scrolling.
What does that do?
That makes it so that if there's something on the other screen, and
Oh,
you
that
walk
it
on
doesn't let you.
stops you from doing that. It doesn't work on Dungeon D maps though, but on the Overworld it does. It's a dumb thing, but I enjoy it.
Good job, Buster Pete.
I like that that question there. Is there a dungeon where you hit a red bubble in the first room and the dungeon item is finding a blue bubble? That would actually be kind of funny. I sort
That
of
would be interesting.
did that in level 4 of BA2, but I didn't roll with it as much as I was going to because part of the thing of that game is just you don't get the sword until so late in the game anyway that I felt it was kind of a dick
I don't know if this is
move.
instantly noticeable, but those blocks are different from the regular ones.
They are. Girardi, what the
So
fuck
you
did
have
just
to
post?
push them with something else.
Oh, with the
Percent
bracelet,
blind
okay.
photo
Yeah.
gas.
I'm sure if it mattered.
I like all the trees I made for this area, so it made it look more foresty.
Yeah.
And like
The original dungeon was really shitty, so...
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it was shitty. It just didn't
I
have
would.
great colors. Like honestly, I'd say for one of your first quests you've ever made, I think BA1's pretty good.
I mean,
For a lot of reasons.
it works. Like, usually the best thing I can say about that game is that it functions, and
Unlike
that...
this one.
True, but this one needs bug testing, obviously. But,
That's true.
But it's 2
it's like,
weeks into its
I bug
existence.
tested it very well, and I apparently only missed one thing, which, what's-his-face, the person who streamed it, actually ran into, which was just a incorrect warp set in level 6. But,
What the fuck is
There's
going
no
on
warp
with
in
this
level
chat?
7, by the way, which I highly doubt you're gonna get that far tonight.
I think I'm just posting
what are you asking about?
bullshit. Either that or Discord is completely dead.
Jonah is just.
Well, this is. I'm not talking about Discord, I'm talking about Hitbox.
yeah, the hitbox chat has turned to shit, but I assume it's on purpose.
Yeah, I'm assuming it is shit posting at something.
Honestly,
I was
I'm
gonna say
glad
Discord, but I
the
didn't.
chat's pretty calm right now, though, because there's only like 4 of us on here. And we're not just quoting memes.
And I'm
Which is funny, but
I like how I got a clock after the last one.
Somebody once told me the word.
God, no.
yeah, also there's Pole's voice in this because this is the Arrows dungeon, don't you know?
Yeah.
That's the excuse. Just
That's
I don't
roll
know,
fine.
I'm just a kid.
with it.
I'm just half dead.
Oh, hold on. Can I get stuck in this tree?
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yup.
What the hell is packet tracer? I keep hearing that word, but I don't know what that means.
Isn't Tracer the annoying or just check from Overwatch?
You just stuck in it.
Yeah, you can get stuck in the tree.
Good job.
10 out of 10.
You can make specific screens interior screens instead of NES dungeon screens, and that'll fix that problem.
That's probably what I should have done. Honestly, the only reason I kept most of these NES dungeons was so the doors would work, because they don't work on any other screen other than an NES dungeon,
Yeah.
which is kind of a dumb thing.
I like how on the first day it was the
There's probably, you gotta realize that there's probably a way to make it so the doors work on not NES dungeon, but that would
When
require...
you say like make the doors work, do you mean the auto steps that you take when you go in one, or the layering?
The layering and the shutters working when you have like the shutter, whatever, or the
Oh,
locks work.
true.
Like I could make them lock blocks, I could just make them like
Yeah, it's
secret.
like you can custom make them. It's more tedious that way.
It's way more tedious, and I'd rather... Yeah, I should have just sent some of these as, like, interiors, but whatever, it's... Yet again, I'll do that later. And I'm glad that we're talking about this right now, so I can just watch this and be like, okay, fix that, fix that.
I
see
enjoyed
what
how,
you
like,
worked on.
Screw it, I'm not killing these.
See, this is why this is actually terrible, because you technically do need to kill those.
I can't come back.
No, you can come back. It's just like...
Oh, do they actually give me the bow?
No, they give you a key for later. So it's not that big of a deal, but it's just
I still have to do it.
Yeah. Have to do it. Also, I think the next room is going to be terrible because I didn't change it. So it's going to be fun.
Other than the ones you made, are there any of like the new 2.50 enemies in this game?
Yes, I think so. And by that, I'm trying to think of what the new enemies are because I didn't want to spoil them for Josh. Because like I know he knows about fire robes and bat robes
and wind robes and yeah.
Do you know about the spawners?
Spawners? Are those whiz robes that spawn other enemies?
Yes, they're like from the ones from Wind Waker.
I was aware of them. I don't remember if they were in 192 or not, because the other Wizrobe types were.
Which is funny because they're not, the summoners are not in this quest because I just thought they were too cheap and would have been too ridiculous.
You couldn't lower the spawn rate or anything?
I could lower the spawn rate, but I was just trying to think of like good enemies for them to spawn and like.
Yeah, fair enough.
But
I feel like if they had spawned Dark Nuts, that would be a little too cheap.
Oh god,
spawn Octoroks on crack.
Spawn blue Wizrobes. So for anybody who doesn't know what a wind robe is, those are the best because those are enemies that shoot tornadoes at you, and if you get hit by one, it sends you back to the beginning of the D map. You have them in this? Fuck.
Yes.
Are they in level 5? Because that's the one that makes sense.
No, they're not till level like 8 and 9 and 7.
They're really not too bad.
Like they're shooting wall masters.
I feel like I am pretty terrible in this game. Like I do some terrible stuff to the player, but I feel like I cannot be terrible 24/7. I need to give them a break. Like level 5 in this game is very weird because it's like yet again I said they're very different from the originals. This one, its theme is like wizardry and magic because you get the wand. So like all the items that you get are basically the same, but just not the like level design or theme. But like so there's like a lot of wizard fights in level 5.
Yeah.
And the wand, there's like a few wand puzzles that I made because I think those are cool.
Oh god, Ghostface, that sounds absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
I forgot about those things.
What is it? Oh. I don't know if I remember that.
Mario, if you touch them, they send you all the way back to flip side.
Oh, I hate those things. Those things suck.
I might have encountered them. I never finished that game, but I got pretty far.
They're not really hard enemies as much as just extremely annoying and obnoxious.
What enemies are they talking about?
There's an enemy in Super Paper Mario that sends you back to, like, the hub town, no matter, like, where you are.
Oh, I have not played Super Paper Mario in, like...
It's a Cursia. It's retarded. Because it's not a hard enemy to kill, you just have to be careful not to come in physical contact with it. And if you do, well, fuck you. You get to, like, spend the next 10 minutes playing the game walking.
Hooray.
I thought you...
Did you get the arrows so that you can actually use the bow?
Huh?
Did you get the arrows that you can use the bow in the show?
Yeah, buy the arrow.
Oh, I need that? I thought that I had to pick... I thought the arrows I've been collecting were good enough.
We should go through Super Paper Mario. That is a good game.
They might be.
It's not a true Paper Mario game, but
because this game is
it's a fun standalone game.
Yeah, I'll have to go buy them.
Bundle an arrow with a bow, but otherwise, yeah.
I think it requires scripting because I've seen a lot of scripts for that.
Anyway,
get the script bundle.
So
it seems very odd.
Anyway, Joel,
I thought it was like because there's quivers in this game that upgrade your amounts. I was like, oh, I don't really need to add a bunch of those because you already have arrows. And I thought it would just work, but now you have to buy the arrow, which is dumb.
But anyway, I was gonna say, I've played through most of Super Paper Mario and then stopped. People have been wanting me to do an LP of it, and I probably will, but not for a while.
I think people give it a lot of hate because it's very different, and I enjoyed it.
People don't give it hate. People give Sticker Star fucking hate.
Well, people gave that one hate until Sticker Star came out.
Well, yeah.
Is this the thing that I have to buy here?
The arrow, yeah.
It says it's like arrow times 10.
Oh no, that's 10 arrows. No.
Okay, so I'll go back to the shop at the beginning.
You have to go back to the shop in the beginning, which is kind of dumb, but...
There's a warp.
There's a warp.
So what do you finally do?
To the other areas. And you can see the second half of the map, which is also completely different.
Yep.
Probably should have mentioned that.
So when you do
The
finally
second
LP,
half of this map is completely different.
so when you do finally 100% Super Paper Mario,
I didn't say I was gonna 100% it.
Well,
you totally should. That will
don't think
be
you
more than
technically
the
can.
item.
What do you mean you can't?
So here's, I would recommend changing the sprite for that into a quiver to make it clear that you have to buy it.
Yeah, there is a quiver though, which is a different item.
Well, make that one a quiver anyway, because I would have never known.
That's true.
Or just make like the bow place a shop that sells the bow and arrow for like 1 rupee a piece.
Yeah,
Or
what I have to
you
do.
separate it into the bow and the bow string.
I was actually thinking of just giving you in the initial layer, just giving you the arrow, and just getting the bow just has the bow. That would just make sense. But it would look weird.
Oh,
because
we've got
weird.
glitchy graphics. The shadows of the boulders don't work.
Oh yeah, I should probably fix those. I love those boulders.
Where's this one go?
That is a nice boulder.
I
There are many like it,
know
but this
if I-
boulder is mine.
don't know if I want to be down here yet, so I'm gonna not be here.
See, this is the second half
Oh,
of the map.
under combo problem.
Hooray!
Let's show that one off again. Beautiful.
Another thing to tell you, Josh, there actually is an under combo problem in Mitch. I found that like 5 years ago and forgot about it.
Where is it?
It's in the very first screen in the level 3 area.
Is it from like cutting a bush or?
Yeah, there's just like there's tall grass and there's just no under combo.
Huh. Okay. I don't plan on ever updating that game, but I will try to keep that in mind for whatever reason.
Also, I'm glad that arrows drop pretty frequently in this, because that really helps.
I like these shuffling noises that are going on. I'm not sure who's making them. They immediately stop. Alright, so let's go back to this place.
I like how the music also doesn't match as well, just because it's like 10 or 12 generic songs I was given, and I just kind of use them indiscriminately.
Yeah,
I'm
that's fine.
still not entirely clear on what the heck Mitch actually is.
It's just the second quest that I made. I did an LP on it.
Aren't you like Link's brother or cousin or something?
No, you actually are Link in that game. Your brother is Mitch.
Oh, that's right.
Basically, it's just the story of that game is I finished Bikdip's adventure. Like I mean, as I explained earlier, I made that game in NES tile set, old version, and then like all that crap, and then I basically updated it for 1.90, and made sure that everything worked well, and made like an official release of it, and then and by official release I mean I like gave it to a couple people I knew. I didn't actually put it on Peers AC. And then pretty much as soon as I was finished with that game, I'm like, you know, I want to make another one, but I want to actually make one that's like planned out beforehand so that it doesn't come out like crap. So I basically figured out like the item progression, like where I wanted to put everything. I decided like what the themes of the areas would be, that kind of stuff. And then I started working on it, and I made the game in, I think, 5 months. It was not very long by my standards. And I still like that game, but I hate certain aspects of it. Basically, the amount of money grinding you have to do is completely unnecessary.
I thought the idea of like the level system in that was really clever, because I'd never seen that before. Like it was like an RPG.
Yeah,
honestly, I do like Mitch, and you were talking about the idea of remaking Mitch, which I think would be really interesting to see.
I still would kind of like to.
So I was also talking about the fact that I had a plan for a Bikdip's Adventure prequel, where you play as Grandpappy, which probably is not going to be happening anytime soon, but was an idea in the vault of ideas. Also, there is a secret here.
In this room with the trees?
No, go right in the room where you kill all the enemies. You got the key.
Is it a burn a tree secret, or?
No, it is not a burn tree secret.
Yep, there we go. Because this is originally where the blue ring was, I think, so...
Oh, it is. Isn't it?
I like the unnecessary staircase. It adds nothing, but it's a nice little visual thing.
Here's the thing I noticed I do a lot in this game. There's a lot of stupid little details, like all the trees in this dungeon and the grass and the stupid stairs. I made it so that it just looked more... Yeah, because I wanted to make this place look really, like, interesting. And so I think I have the... Also, yeah, there's the blue rings. If you don't use the raft, because I thought it would just be more...
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, this is cooler. I used the raft in the original because I had to, basically.
Yeah, I don't think... Was there a shallow water tile in 190?
Nope.
Okay, so yeah.
I mean, I could have just made a tile for it and not have an effect, but I was bad at the game.
I highly doubt you'd know how to do that, since I was like, and again, that was like one of your first ones. This is not one of my first games with Z-Quest. One of my first games made by with Z-Quest was like a really shitty Zelda 1-esque game.
That's the one you showed me the map of, right? It actually looked pretty decent.
Well, no, that's because I've been working on that one for like 4 years.
Okay.
And by 4 years, I mean like I took the original idea from the first game I made and went with it. Which reminds me, I had an idea for like that prequel to have 2 overworlds, like not a light world and a dark world, but like a past and a present sort of thing, like in
for the Grandpappy game.
I think that'd be cool.
For the Grandpappy game, that is.
Yeah, Grandpappy game.
That might be overkill, but I mean, it's up to you, obviously.
Yeah, I wouldn't really care. Also, I do like how the Triforce rooms all look the same, but they have different little decorations.
Yeah, that's cool. To go back to something I was saying earlier about the Mitch remake, I've talked about it in a few places, but I don't remember how much I've ever said. If I ever do make that, one of my plans is to basically make it so you can infinitely grind from the enemy rooms, but I don't know how you'd actually do that. I'm not sure if it would require scripting or if there's a way to do it without it.
There's a way to do it, though. You can change item drop sets, like how frequently enemies drop items. So you could make it so where enemies just drop rupees way more frequently, like not...
Well, like,
not
the way I had it in the original, though, is you had to kill every enemy in the screen, and then it would drop it as a screen item.
There's probably a way to do that. I wouldn't be surprised.
Without scripting, you could just make one of the enemies, like, just basically clone an enemy and just make it only drop, like, the rupee type every time.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I basically wanted to do that, and I also wanted to change the way the, quote-unquote random encounters work, because the current game is basically just you have to find the magic tile that warps you to the other screen.
Probably time warps for that.
Yeah, what I was gonna do is actually have, not timed warps, but, basically make it so a very large chunk of the tiles on the screen, not all of them, but like maybe 25%, combo cycle and randomly turn into staircases or pits or whatever, and so then you warp to the screen that way. And I could also make use of the fact that the newer versions have multiple warps per screen and have them actually lead to different enemy loadouts.
So let's see if you can get through the desert and use the ancient hint of using the rocks to lead you your way. And let's hope this desert actually works, because it should work.
Under combo.
I tested it. Hooray!
But yeah, that's actually pretty cool though. Yeah, who wanted Wasteland?
Wanted.
But you see, that is the mirage of the desert. There is an under combo. It tricks you into believing there isn't one.
Sound like German when you talk like that.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people say that.
There's no visual distinction between the rocks you can push normally and the ones that require the bracelet, is there?
There isn't. Not until later when you get the stronger bracelet. Spoilers.
Okay. Because, yeah, I know I changed that in BA2 with, like, making them darker.
Secrets. Secret.
Oh, well, this takes a hammer. And I'm assuming this warps me out. Yeah, I'm
No,
pretty
the other one... Oh, yeah, wait. Yeah, if you go any other way, it warps you out.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure what the official name of this game should be. Just, I mean, Bikdip's Adventure 1 Remake is stupid, so...
Yay, 1R.
I was originally calling it Bikdip's Adventure Remastered. Was the original, like, idea for it. Also, you can go up, there's another secret.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the arrow pointing up, but I figured that was another... Like, I figured that was progress, so I wanted to see what was to the right.
It is not progress. It's actually another custom item I did, or not a custom item, but a custom sprite I did for a new item that's very weird.
Okay.
And I don't know if it will actually work or not because it's one I've never tested.
Is this the Stone of Agony?
It is the Stone of Agony.
Now, what does that actually do?
When you are near a secret combo, your like sprite will like shake violently.
Huh. Okay.
Is what?
When you say secret combo, you mean something that can be activated with an item?
Yes.
Does that include this hammer thing?
I doubt it, but you.
Because that's not a flag, so yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Well, since the first game is called Bargo the Bikdip's Grand Day Out officially, you could call this one Bargo
The
the
wrong
Bikdip's.
trousers.
Yeah. What?
Splendiferous Misadventure.
The wrong trousers.
That's a Wallace and Gromit reference. I always thought the original was supposed to be because the name of the first Wallace and Gromit movie is called A Grand Day Out.
It was actually a reference to Baby's Day Out.
I did not know this. So here's level 4, which is also a little different.
Yep. Well, does it have more than 12 rooms?
Yes.
Good.
Because it's not useless.
My dog's name is Gromit.
It's a good name.
Drop in on a
All in
Gromit.
one pile.
The fuck does Gromit mean?
It's the dog's name in Wallace and Gromit.
It's actually
It
a
was a
British word for a
Jontron
watcher.
reference.
It's cheese, Gromit.
This tile here should be sand. Again, just pointing things out for going back later.
Yeah.
I like how there's just British coming from this general direction.
It's from the show.
I know. I'm just making the comment. That's all.
I like Wallace and Gromit.
Brother the
I
Bikdip
do too.
Insurrection.
I'm just pointing out an observation.
I'm not a huge fan of the Were Rabbit movie, though.
I think I remember seeing
Doesn't
that.
actually
I
give
didn't
him
really
the
care for it
cheese.
either. I don't think. I don't remember it very well though.
I felt like it wasn't quite in their style. It was a bit brutal towards the end, too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do remember seeing it now. I don't remember what the end was.
Why is this guy
Yeah, I
being an
remember
asshole?
It
Why can I not
being
hit
as
him?
good as just the individual episodes.
It was weird.
Of which there are
Also,
three.
yes, there
Which
are
there's a whole
fires
three,
in
but I mean
because
still.
there
Yeah.
were fires in BA1.
Oh yeah, that's true. They were replaced by Bikdips. I forgot about that.
In
But,
2. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
In 2.50, fires and any jumping enemies you can't hit while they're jumping.
Yeah, they have that Z-axis thing.
Okay. Road again says there was a typo when you first enter the dungeon. I didn't notice it.
Me neither.
Probably. Oh yeah, because basically this is called Four-Eyed Temple, but I think I wrote Four Eyes Temple because this was supposed to be Four-Eyed Rock, but I thought that sounded too dumb. I don't know. I think isn't that a name of a place in Zelda, Four-Eyed Rock, or am I crazy?
It's in Wind Waker. It's an island.
Spectacle Rock. Oh yeah, there's the...
Oh yeah, Four Eye Reef. That was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It was one of 6.
No,
Yeah.
because there's Three-Eye Rock in Zelda 2. That's one of the levels. Also, gotta love the tiling in that. Oh, it looks so good.
The
I'm sorry. Is it
thing on
Smash
the
Brothers
top.
in this room, or is it just me? I can't tell.
I kind of like that top wall. It doesn't work perfectly, but it does its job.
Yeah, because you'll up in the other parts of the dungeon, it will like look like it's all connected. I don't know. I don't know if this was inspired by you, but you had talked about how you like it when games like look like they're all connected as one big thing, even if they're not. And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I like that.
That's what I like about Dark Souls a lot.
Yeah.
Dark Souls is
Bikdip's Adventure: Return to Manic Vrad. That would actually be a great title for this.
It might just be because I grew up with the rare collectathons, but I also feel like games that have major areas that are significantly connected to others and are like intertwined in complicated ways are
I do like this.
very
it chooses dungeons
interesting.
where you have to actually go back to other like levels of, you know what I mean? Like to do stuff. I thought that was interesting. Like you just don't go from one to the next to the next. You have to go to one and go back to another. I don't know. I thought that was more in tune with the Link to the Past level that you said was not. This was not based up because it didn't exist at the time.
Well, I mean, Link to the Past obviously existed, but I hadn't played it.
Well, you didn't know about it.
Yeah.
When you made it.
Basically, I have a ton of different levels in my games that have the like multiple entrances or like multiple parts that you go through to complete one big task type of gimmick, and that is mainly based off of level 4-4 from Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, I honestly don't hate the idea because I do that a lot. Also,
What did I just?
I loved when they did it in A Link to the Past because.
What did I just collect?
What, you collected a key?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I meant to say something. Feel free to interrupt me if I'm going on too long.
That's fine.
Bikdip, back when I used to talk to you on like AIM, I just remembered we actually got into an argument once about like bits.
About
Because,
what?
Like, bits.
Oh.
Because like.
In what way?
I thought A Link to the Past was 8 bits because like they had to do that to, for some reason, to like cut corners, but it's actually just for the items. And you said
in that game.
And you said that like 8-bit sprites can't have more than 4 colors, but
Right.
Yeah.
Here's more Gen 3 music. I am liking the presence of Gen 3 music.
Oh, I forgot that's what that song even was. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to use a desert theme, but I didn't want to use something that was like too like evil. So I was like, yeah, the desert theme from Pokemon's kind of.
I've been wanting to use the Oil Ocean Zone music from Sonic 2 as a desert theme for like 10 years, and the thing it's weird. It's because it's not a desert-based level, but it very much sounds like it should be.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a really good choice for a song because people will hear it and be like, "Wait."
Just Iconic Canyon, which is kind of desert themed, but not really.
Yeah.
Grand Canyon's in the desert.
I guess so.
Wait. Are there 2 compasses in this level?
There are, because not thinking.
Good. Baxterina's Revenge.
Good.
See, I had the opposite problem. I like 4 times I forgot to put compasses in the dungeons.
Wait a minute.
Is there supposed to be a key there?
There is supposed to be a key. Wait a minute.
Oh.
You're missing a key.
Was that the key I was supposed to get? And it was accidentally a compass?
I'm actually checking in the game. So I'm like, I was pretty sure you... Wait, oh, okay, yeah, wait a minute. No. Yeah, you're missing a key.
Bikdip's Adventure, Baxterina's Revenge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bikdip's Adventure 3, The Adventure Home.
Okay, you are missing a key, but I know where it is. Okay.
Okay, so the extra compass wasn't supposed to be a key.
Yeah, but no. You don't need to edit it though, because there's just an extra compass, but there is a key that you missed.
Alright.
Oh, that's an asshole thing I did. I can't. Like, I'm looking at. I feel bad for like not remembering, but I also made all the dungeons in like 2 days, I think. So like, I'm looking back. I'm like, oh my god, yeah. So no, you have to actually go back to the bottom left entrance. And then there is a secret wall where the original compass was. And knowing me, because I remember making one of these levels really late, I could see myself being like, oh, if I put an extra compass, that's a hint, because you have to look in the room with the compass.
Okay.
But
remind me to check.
Maybe there's a compass in one of the rooms.
And so you just gotta move to the right room. Like, go move right.
Oh, you passed through it, okay.
I think if you check the map, you would notice that there is...
I mean, you could eventually brute force it by checking every wall, but yeah, that might need to be changed.
Yeah, might just change it to a bombable and make it a little more obvious.
Do bombable walls naturally have the different tinking sound effect, or do you have to put that in?
If it's an NES dungeon, then it does.
Okay.
There's no secrets in this one.
Bikdip's Hotel, the adventure.
Hotel.
Maybe there's a switch in one of the rooms.
Remind me.
Actually, I thought of a good name for this. BA Blue, with the blue standing for bigger, longer, and uncut. Because then it's a reference to the original stories too.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. That's actually funny. I was originally thinking of calling it bigger, longer, and uncut because that's kind of what it is. Literally.
Longer, more extensive, and without any edits.
Mm-hmm. No, wait. Well, there are edits, but the opposite kind of edits. There's no cutting room floor.
That looks like an arrow pointing down. I don't think it's supposed to be, but that's what it looks like.
Probably not. There is an arrow pointing, though.
There is.
It's just not downwards.
I'm not seeing an arrow otherwise.
I see it. You're standing in it.
What?
It's more of a triangle, really.
Yeah, it is more of a triangle, but...
What?
The 3 blocks
I mean,
that are pointing
kind
left.
of.
It's really
Yeah,
not,
it's
but I
very-
can at least, like... I can see that it's supposed to be.
Whoa!
Yes.
Yes.
What was that noise?
Probably collecting some...
No, the whoa noise.
I stutter.
There sure are a lot of manhandlers.
There are.
Maybe not in this dungeon specifically, but just...
But just in general. Yeah, they all left, like, when that one left from the swamp, they all came back because he was an asshole.
Yeah.
So like, God, thank God he left, now we can all stay here.
But what I was saying a second ago, I found out that, like, the Master System is 8 bits, but it can have 16 color sprites.
Weird.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Let's see if this works right. No, it kind of does. Gotta love how these guys change color with your tunic.
Yeah, that's CSET 6 for you. Or 7, whichever it is.
Could that argument not have been solved with a Google search?
This was
Probably.
invented.
Also, it's the letter. It's funny, I don't use those little rooms, like where you go in and get the item. I just have it, because I thought those rooms were kind of a waste of time.
That's fine.
Which is just...
Was this walking animation weirdness always a thing, or did that happen when I got the shield? Because he's like... It's usually supposed to be like left, middle, right, middle, left, middle, right, etc. This one, it like kind of jumps and it looks
probably
weird.
just the shield, because what I did was I had to redo all the sprites because this was a new Z quest, and I just like redid them. So it's probably just him holding the shield looks weird.
Yeah, or I got this
Probably an easy fix, honestly. 'Cause
Yeah.
what it probably is doing is it's just not reading. Like it's not like I just have a sprite put like a left or right one like pasted twice or whatever,
or you just have it in the wrong order.
or have it in the wrong order. Not a hard fix to fix. Not a hard fix to fix.
The noises that come out of my noise make are noise make.
I never actually remember where I'm supposed to go, so I'm just gonna wander.
I don't know. I like and I dislike the fact that you have to go back and forth between these. I think it makes it more interesting than the original, but not necessarily
it's fine.
better.
I wouldn't say it's bad.
Yeah, bits actually have very little to do with the graphics. That's just kind of a gimmick to help sell.
Yeah, it's always been like that. Oh, gotta love these level 2 ropes.
Oh, is that what those were?
Yeah, that's what these skull ones are. They're actually from the second quest, which is really weird. You didn't get an item from that. You should have. It's literally on the... Like, I'm looking at Z-Quest right now, and you should be
Oh,
getting
is
that
it the
item.
boss key? Because I did get
Yeah.
it.
Okay, good. Because I was like, what? 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 Oh,
What the fuck?
I need
What?
to go. Boy.
Bikdip's Adventure, 400 babies.
Wave of papers.
Whatever, baby!
Alright, now you can fight the boss, which is, really easy. It's easier than in the original, I'll say that.
Oh, was it a 4-header in the original?
It was a 4-header because this was level 4, and I was like, no.
That's a good reaction.
I could say it could. I'd say it could probably still be a 4-header, but that's up to you.
I think. Well, yeah. Also because in the original you had only 2 hearts or 3 hearts, so gotta love this ruined room.
No, if it was the level 4 boss, you would have had the same number of hearts at this point.
No, because you were doing the challenge run, which is why it was harder.
Right.
So, alright, so yeah, those are the first 4 levels. Levels 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9 are in this, and you can get to them, but they're very different.
Okay.
And you fully explore this level, so...
Yeah, I figured I'm probably gonna I'm gonna do 5 and then stop.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Because that'll leave the second half of the Overworld for tomorrow.
See, I won't be here, so that's gonna be fun to do, but I can honestly just look at them tonight and just be like, let's see if there's anything missing. Probably just fix level 7 up. Because that's the only one that has like a weird warp thing missing.
I'm trying to think, actually, like, you being able to tell me where the secrets are is obviously speeding this up quite a bit. And I'm concerned that there's going to be parts that don't work, and I won't know that they don't work because I'll think that I'm missing the secret. So,
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, we might have to do something about that because that's rather unfortunate. But how long are you going to be streaming tomorrow? Like from, you said like 9 a.m. till...
It's starting at 10 a.m. and I don't have an end time. I never have an end time plan for this.
Because you could just do other, because I'm not going to be back till 2 p.m. I'm working like early tomorrow. So I'll be probably back, I'll be back and able to do stuff at like 2:20. So if you want to just do other stuff and then do this at 2:20 or whatever, then that's totally fine. That's up to you.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Because if things don't work, then they just don't work, but...
Is this still a heart container, or... Alright.
Yeah. Wasn't gonna make it the item. That would have been too easy.
Kind of surprised that you didn't decide to do heart pieces instead.
I was going to, but I just thought that was like, I didn't want to do heart pieces because there's been more crap to hide, and, no. Don't want to hide more crap.
So I'm noticing hookshot.
What?
I said I'm noticing hookshot is a thing.
Yep, that is the item you need to get to level 5.
Oh.
Where is it? You will find out later, where it is literally told to you where you find it.
Well, here's a thing. With a tree that multiple trees that you can just walk through, okay.
Yay! Thought I fixed that. Because I remember that was a problem. Yeah, this is just a thing. I don't know why those trees are walked through and not other trees.
I'm trying to see if I start vibrating rapidly from being near a secret. It doesn't seem to be happening.
It's very odd.
Is there a part where I should definitely be doing that?
Like, bombing or what? Or
no, is there a part where I should be vibrating?
Yes, I guess. You don't have to blow up any of these rocks. It's not the secret. The secret's just like a bombable wall on the top area.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, time to start blindly doing that. I don't know if there is supposed to be a hint somewhere.
There should be. I usually
Oh, it's money.
Thing.
Okay.
But whatever, it's right there.
So I actually have to enter the new part of the overworld to get the hookshot done?
Yes.
Wait, I was always able to walk across this? Huh.
What? Yeah, the shallow water in the middle.
Good. I didn't realize that. I've been waiting to get the ladder, or to go through that this whole time.
Oh, it's just a graphical error.
Yay. Is it the no under combo? No, that one has it.
No, I'm talking about like the shallow water. I didn't really.
Oh. You thought.
I've done that.
Yeah, this is where you're supposed to be with the terrible shadows that I actually just need to fix. That would be a hard thing to... I'd have to make new shadow combos, but it would be hard to do.
There are 2 levels in the graveyard, centered very weirdly.
Hooray.
Alright. So there's 2 levels in the graveyard.
Did the old man have angry eyebrows before?
No, that's a different old man.
Good.
There's 2 old man sprites. So I thought I'd make them
that's
look
definitely a
different.
thing. Oh, Punisher, are you the one who wanted to be in the Discord chat? You were basically, if you wanted to get into that, I explained this in the original announcement video, you were supposed to PM me on the Patreon website, and then I would give you the info.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See, this hint.
Yeah, Woodrock Tree Grave.
Yep.
Grave is not capitalized, and the other ones are. This is unacceptable.
Right, I should have noticed that. Whatever. You know what it is, and I'll change it later, but I don't know, it's weird. This game is very weird with what's capital and what's not, because I wanted to do words like the original Zelda where everything was just capital, and then I looked at older stuff, I was like, oh, there's a lot that just isn't, and so it just kind of becomes a mishmash.
Well, goodbye then, Buster Beetle.
Goodbye, Mr. Beetle. It's nice having you.
It was a pleasure.
So yeah, this place, as you can tell, is very different.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Is this before the Forest of Crappiness' drug problem?
This
isn't the Forest of Crappiness yet. That'll be later on.
You can go to the Forest of Crappiness if you want early.
Oh.
Definitely something you can do. But whether it will work or not is in the hands of the fates. Because I was having trouble with that, and I was going to ask some of the people here, but I'll wait till it happens and we'll see if it works or not. Because I think I fixed it because I realized why it was not working.
Should I be able to do anything with these rocks here?
No.
Okay.
It's just there for aesthetic.
There's like a problem with the like palette combo cycling crap.
Ooh, if this was the second quest of the original game, I would need to go up a ladder here and bomb a wall to find level 8.
Yep, that's something there. It's not in this game though. I don't do any of that stupid stuff. There's actually no bombable walls on any of the walls that are like submerged. Oh look, there's another shop that's probably in a cave.
Yeah, and I want all of these things. There were a couple money caves that I passed up earlier, so...
Yeah, by the way, the quiver just increases your amount from 20 to 30 arrows.
Okay.
Not just a random thing you're given, because that was just... It was funny, but it was stupid. Which is why it was funny. What do you think I am, a cat?
Of course I don't know why I'm here. That was the best freaking message string in the entire game.
Did you even find that one?
Wait, why am I stuck? Okay, there we go.
Stuck?
It looked like I was. That was weird.
Yeah. More hookshot things.
Did I find the cat? I mean, that message was originally later in the game. I don't know if you moved it.
I did move it. It's pretty late in the game, but you did. I don't think you found it in your original playthrough.
Oh,
So
in the LP, you mean? No, it was there.
Oh, okay. I probably forgot about it because I saw it and I was like, that's a weird quote. So it is in the game, but it's not till later. In fact, the whole beach area where level 9 is completely is so different.
Okay.
I mean, well, actually, it keeps the same kind of basic concept of it's the final area and there's a bunch of secrets and crap and there's hard enemies, but I don't know.
Yeah, the ladder and the raft are kind of finicky when you have diagonal movement turned on.
Makes sense.
I mean, the raft not so much. And also I don't really use the raft much in this game. Only in those first sections because I just think it's kind of a useless item.
It must be the design or something, or maybe the version I'm using. But when I had a raft in my game, I actually got rid of it because you had to stand on the exact pixel of the dock in order for it to work.
It's really weird because in this one I noticed you have to be going upwards or downwards in order for the dock to work. You can't do it from the side.
But then again...
Also, the maximum amount of rupees you can hold is 255. There
Right.
are bags that increase this amount that you can find. I mean, you kind of knew there were the like money bags, but I was just telling you that I didn't change like the maximum amount, or where like, or if there's money bags in this, or
Okay.
wallets.
Yeah, I mean, I knew the max was 255 because I reached the max earlier, but I wasn't sure if you had the wallets or not.
Yeah, it's weird that they're called. I don't like calling them wallets because they're just bags. They don't really look like wallets, but that's the technical, actual name, and it does make sense.
Yeah, and but I think the problem with mine is because I don't have solid water. I have water that you can fall and drown in.
Yeah, this is solid water because I just didn't want to mess with it.
I didn't realize that was a thing. That's kind of cool.
That is a thing. I didn't want to add it just because I didn't really want to add swimming and any of that crap.
So,
it's not necessary.
Just for the sake of spoilers, am I gonna need the super bomb soon?
Not anytime soon.
Okay, then I'll get it later.
So don't buy it. It's literally just for level 9 and some other secrets later, but nothing necessary and nothing to get into the other levels.
Okay.
So I'm glad you asked because I don't care spoiling that because you probably already were going to assume you're going to need the super bomb. Which actually, now that I think about it, you might not necessarily need the super bomb to get to level 9 anymore because I changed where level 9 is.
Well, that is a thing that I need the hammer for.
What?
Nothing, just noting the hammer also under combos again.
Yep, they're just not here because the Armos is... Also, you can hit Armoses from the south. Oh.
Oh?
Yeah, I remember
How
you could
fancy.
actually get damaged. So, it's a dumb thing, but...
I feel like I am getting near the Forest of Crappiness.
You are, because it's in the same area it was in the original. But you'll know when you're there.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be the cave that's like, welcome to the Forest of Crappiness.
Excellent.
If you want to do the Forest of Crappiness, you definitely can.
It might actually be a good place to end on, so yeah, I'll see if I can...
It's not the intended order, and it might glitch out, but it'll be fun, and it's a good place to end on. And also, yeah, this password, the quest is unpassworded, so if you want to go in and fix all those problems, be my guest, or you can just tell me what the problems are and I'll fix them myself.
I mean, I figured you'd go through the video later and fix it. I don't really want to mess with it if you're gonna touch
I can
it.
do that, doesn't matter, just was telling you just for future reference. So this is a 10.
I like how I guessed that. And it didn't work.
10 out of 10.
What was that supposed to be?
Just supposed to be like a cave, just another money room.
Money? Okay.
So yeah. Yeah, you're gonna need money in this game. For a lot of crap. So. Also, this is
House.
this is a mini level, but this is not a dungeon mini level. This is another house.
Is this Shadowgate music?
No, shouldn't. Is it?
It sounds familiar.
It's not from Shadowgate, I'd recognize it.
It's like the same instrument, I guess.
Yeah, so this is the this is the magical sword
Okay.
dungeon thing. So it's just a bunch of boss rushes for keys.
I don't want to be that nerdy guy, but actually the NES only had like technically 3 instruments.
Okay.
Oh. So
Good.
this song wouldn't be able to play.
What?
So this song wouldn't be able to play because it only has 3 instruments.
Like it has multiple channels, but like
There's
each-
5 channels and 3 types of sounds that can be produced. A square wave, a sawtooth wave, and noise.
So yeah, I think this is, I don't know, this seems like it's pretty easy, but it might just be like, no.
I mean, I'm fairly good at Zelda Classic anyway, so I don't know if... What the fuck?
What?
Alright.
Is it not? GG? Oh. Hi. Okay.
Well, that's a thing that needs to be fixed.
Well then, I just also know why that happened because it's the wrong D map, right screen. Yay.
Alright. Well, I'm heading back.
Hooray.
That was pretty good, though.
10 out of 10.
What the fuck?
I just fixed it in the actual game.
Okay.
It now works properly. And while I'm doing that, I'll just fix it. I won't fix any of the text tonight just because way too tired. But I will change some of these and I'll make some of the stuff work.
I like when I grab items with the boomerang and then don't actually let them come back to me. Because I'm so used to the original game, just as soon as you touch it, you get it.
You pick up multiple items with the boomerang? I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure you can.
I know you can in the original one, but with the new.
I think I've done it. I'm gonna try to do it again the next time I get multiple items on screen. Yeah, let's see.
Also, I'm looking at level 5 and it's looking pretty good. Unless you just want to go the Forest of Crappiness, which has its own little mini dungeon. Spoiler.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah, it's terrible, but...
Oh, okay. This didn't get me stuck, but it's still concerning. Just gonna point this one out.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I've had that happen a few times.
I'll just make the area.
Also, it looks like you do not have smart scrolling turned on, because I can walk into these trees.
Darn. I'll turn smart scrolling on that.
Hopefully that...
Why ever turn that off?
Hopefully that doesn't mess something up elsewhere, turning it on.
No. It shouldn't, because smart scrolling, I don't think why I would turn it off. Like,
I don't know. I think they might have fixed this, but I think it used to. If you had something, it screwed with side warps basically.
Oh, that might be it, but I doubt it. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just add another tile of water to that.
Yep, there's the 4-header. It has 4 heads, that's why it is a 4-header. Okay, actually that sounded really stupid saying it out loud. I was trying to say 4 heads as in F-O-R-E, but whatever. And hopefully no more glitching. Okay, good.
No promises up. Does it work?
Don't think I've been left and right here yet. I'm still just gonna kind of hope.
You did go left because that was the... Oh, yeah. This is the...
Wait, I did kill the stuff here? Shit, this is gonna be the one that glitches out.
No, you didn't. I was thinking of something else. Sorry, I'm
but,
a few seconds
but this room is empty though, unless I'm supposed to hit a wall.
Pretty sure he's killed everything.
Oh shit, then this might be the fucked up one.
That's fine, I'll just continue warp.
Okay.
You could just use walk through walls.
Do we have cheats turned on?
Try it. It should be just 1, 2, 3, and 4. Or you can do that. I think I just made the cheats 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay. Do I have to light these at all?
No, they're just decoration. You also have the blue candles, so you can't light more than one.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi.
Jesus. Okay, yeah, this is problematic. Alright.
Oh, you died.
Yeah.
I heard the death noise, but you haven't done it.
Yeah, that was probably not a good decision to put the fired Leok. I thought that would have been because I think it's just because I'm also pretty good at Z-Quest, so to me I was like, those enemies were a little too easy. Should probably put something that's a little harder. I think it would do the cheap trick though, where you stay in the door.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have been too
Also,
bad.
because this is apparently not a dungeon D-map, I can do this. I'm surprised it's not a dungeon D-map. Also, I was not expecting to get the sword here. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, well, it is the mini level, like a sword mini level. Thought I had already said that.
You might have. I don't know if I heard you.
Yeah, so this is like the magical sword. The Master Sword one is pretty great. It is not a house. Now let's see if this exit actually works.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, good. So yeah, if you want to go to the Forest of Crappiness, just keep going down.
Okay. I mean, I was gonna see how much of the overworld I can explore anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah, actually, you can just explore the whole, like, as much overworld as you can, and then go somewhere.
I think this is near the that other warp ring exit.
Yeah. This is the new Maze Mountains. There's no Woodrock Tree Grave in this area, because that's not what it's used for.
Alright. Yeah, this looks like the entrance to level 6, but I'm thinking I need the hammer to get there.
You do need the hammer. The Glamour Hammer.
Death by Glamour Hammer. Alright, so I guess that was it for that place. That is a screen... Oh, that's where the dungeon is, never mind.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to make any super stupid enemies in 2.0?
Very strong versions of enemies. But I don't think any of them are too ridiculous, especially since it's level 5, like 5, 6, 7, 8, so you'll have enough. I mean, you already have the magical sword, so most of them should be easy. I mean, actually, it's funny, level 5 is immune to the sword, but the level 5 bosses. But you will find out how to beat it.
I once made a Goria that had...
Also, this is where level 8 is, if you want to have a sneak peek at that.
Oh. That's,
yeah, this is where it wasn't...
Is it? Wait, level 8 wasn't here, though, was it? It was further to the right.
Yeah, it was. No, because down is the beach area.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me, Somebody's asking, can you change the white spots on the map to be some other texture, or do they have to be plain white?
They have to be plain white. I have not found a way to change that. There might be, though, but plain white is all I can really do. Also, different area. That looks terrible. Because the C-sets don't work.
What's this music?
It's a remix of the Dark World from Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventures that I thought, because it's supposed to be an ice place, it doesn't look like it.
Oh, no, it doesn't at all.
Exactly.
Also, hold on, I'm stuck. I think the exit tile on that cave was off.
Probably. Now you're stuck in between.
4?
I once made a Goria that went as fast as an Octorok on
What the why?
What?
Why is the entire what is this?
What?
Does W reveal walkability now?
Yes.
Oh my. Is there a way for me to turn the cheat off?
Go to press escape.
Escape.
So if this is supposed to be an ice area, why did you pick the music for a place that's a volcano?
Because it's like a remix from A Link to the Past that's the Frozen Hyrule.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to reset. Okay, hold on.
Oh, what? You just got freed. Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna have to reset.
Oh, the continue point's weird. Okay, I was able to walk out of the wall, but that's definitely something that also has to be fixed.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Okay, so what was actually in that cave? Because I wasn't paying attention.
What was in that cave was just supposed to be a message saying, like, oh, this is the Iceland, here's a stupid hint about it, and...
Cause I'm gonna have to...
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get stuck in the water again, because I don't actually... Okay, yeah, it was nothing.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you can move sideways out of the water, but that definitely needs to be fixed.
Alright, well...
So,
Because there's nothing in here.
More.
There's supposed to be something in here.
more hammer requirements. Oh god. Oh!
You'd think there'd be a secret here, but there just isn't.
Why are there cracked rocks? And why are their graphics messed up?
Those aren't cracked or... Oh, are those? Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Oh, they are. Okay, I thought they were bombed to rocks. Oh, which I think they are, actually. It's just their graphics are messed up.
I didn't know those existed.
Those do exist. They are weaker than cracked rocks. It's just they throw bombs.
Okay.
So, you do not need to defeat them.
Well, too bad. I hate them, so they're dying.
Okay.
Actually,
Yeah, I need to fix their graphics. Didn't know their graphics didn't work, so totally... I guess I just assumed they would. Because I thought it just used the regular bomb spray and explosion spray, but I guess it has its own custom one?
Alright, so...
Probably, actually. Gotta love the green water.
Hold on. Isn't rock left?
No, it's wood, rock. Rock is right. Because
Okay.
wood is up, rock is right, tree is down, and grave is left. It's wood, rock, tree, grave.
I remember wood, rock, tree, grave, but I thought it was up, left, down, right. I don't know.
Oh, I could just be wrong. Because that's probably what it was.
Oh, and it was only one screen of it, too. Okay, that's a lot better than mine, where you had to go through, like, 80.
Yeah, no.
Ooh, more bomb rocks.
I just keep saying, yeah,
Bomb to
no.
rocks. What are these called?
Lionels?
No, bomb to rocks.
Oh, bomb to rocks. I mean, they're technically called the Octorok level 4, but they're called, because, like, there's Octoroks, there's the level 2 Octoroks, and then there's the level 3 Octoroks, which are fire flame Toroks, and there's the bomb Toroks, and there's the crack Toroks.
God.
they're called magic Octoroks now.
Oh.
No,
yeah.
I mean they're still Octoroks on crack as far as I'm concerned. And
Yeah,
this
here's
cave
the
took
level.
me to a bad spawn point in level B.
Fun.
Good.
Level B.
Good.
I would walk through walls, but knowing now that the cheat code doesn't really work well, I don't know if I want to.
No, I would just quit. Like, I'd see if it's gonna...
Nope.
Hmm.
Hold on. What if I save?
Wait.
And then reload. Does that change anything? Nope. Okay. So, I mean, all I really can do is walk through walls to get out and then turn the code off,
Yeah.
but then that means I have to walk all the way back here, and that's annoying.
Yeah. Let me just look through this for a second.
I guess I could also change my key bindings, but I really don't want to do that.
No, you don't have to.
If I ever walk up, it turns on this.
Okay, this is so weird though, because I'm like looking through this, and I'm like, I totally remember setting all this up. And then I also remember...
And the exit doesn't work. Oh my god.
Great, nothing works. This might be where I have to end it, because...
Yeah.
Which is
Is there a
unfortunate,
warp somewhere to the actual overworld that I can use?
but- No.
Alright.
There's a go-to location button.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I hit escape. And go to cheats and then go to go-to location and you can select a D map in the screen to warp to.
Oh.
Oh. That's useful. That's really useful for debugging. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Alright. Well, it got me out.
Yeah.
Oh, and the cheats are
Do
still
you want to go to the Forest of Crappiness and just check it out?
Oh, goddamn, I'm still here. Okay,
Yeah,
hold
'cause
on.
Oh, there you go.
I didn't save. That's why.
Oh.
Okay. Save. And reset game. There we go. Okay, yeah, I wanted to see how much of the overworld I could explore.
You could explore a decent chunk of it. Like, honestly, I'd say you could explore about almost all of it.
Oh, well, in that case then, since I know there's certain things that are going to have to be fixed, here's what I think I'm going to do. I'll get to the Forest of Crappiness because I want to see what it looks like. I would like to do level 5 because I said I would. assuming I can get the hook shot. Was that in the ice cave?
Yeah. No, it's in the graveyard.
Okay.
Remember that hint?
Yeah, I don't... Have I found the graveyard, actually?
The graveyard is in the top right. You haven't been there yet.
Okay. So I'll do that, and then after beating level 5, I'll be done for the night, and since you won't be here for tomorrow,
I'll fix those other levels, and then I'll send it to you so that we'll have a working... At least the levels will work.
Yeah, it's like I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be ready to do more of this game tomorrow. We might want to wait until you know it for sure that everything works, and then I can finish up the game in a different stream.
Yeah, but I'm glad that we were able to at least mess around with it.
Yeah, I mean, my goal was basically to show it off, because for anybody watching, the original plan for the anniversary stream did not include this. This was a very last-minute addition, and so was Zero Mission. It was going to just originally be the video quiz, the Stinko Man playthrough, AM2R, and then the BA2 blindfolded, so I added a couple stuff to it. And I think the blindfolded run tomorrow will be more than enough. And as I've said, it's basically a backup plan in case that one goes south. I can basically just do a regular run of the game, which isn't as interesting, but it's been a while since I played through it.
Yeah, and I'll be able to fix that. I'd like you to do like a whole run and even a possible 100% run of this game, but that's not going to be for a while.
Level 6 is going to be fun because you're pretty much blind anyway.
Level 6?
Oh, and in BA2?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well then, hey, it doesn't make a difference if I can see it or not. Nuclei, I considered doing the Had game, but if I'm gonna do that, I would want to actually have Harrison with me for commentary, because he's the one who made it, and I haven't talked to him in years.
Yeah,
and I could try to contact him again, but I wasn't really prepared to. I don't know. Also, these guys seem like some massive dicks. Like, what is this?
Yeah, this is the Wasteland.
No, I mean these freaking Gorias.
Yeah, the level 4 Gorias.
Jesus.
They're great.
Oh, here's the. Oh my God.
Fire
Oh
everywhere.
my God.
Not an inch
I have not
was left uncharred.
Jesus. I have not seen these enemies.
You are not prepared for this area.
Okay, so I don't want to be here.
Yeah,
Oh, is this the level 9 place?
area.
Okay. So yeah, that's a place I don't want to be in. Am I really going to be that much stronger when I get there?
I mean, you'll have a lot more hearts. You'll probably have, like, the hammer, which is pretty great and kind of broken.
What about the red ring? Or is that
that's in level 9. Which I'll probably actually have been thinking of just making...
Here's a wrong secret combo.
Hooray.
Is it money?
It's probably money. It's usually money. I will check, because I have the editor open on the side here. Yeah, it's money.
Am I heading to the forest?
Yeah. It's one screen below this one.
Okay, yeah.
You'll see the little entrance that will tell you that's the Forest of Crappiness.
Yep, before I do that, what is over here? Oh, fire assholes. Good. God, these do a lot of damage. Oh, and they explode when you kill them?
Yeah. So you have to, like, kind of stay back or use arrows.
Good.
Oh, hey, he's got 60 arrows.
You do have 60 arrows.
When did I get a... Why? I thought the quiver only held 30.
Oh, because it's the level 2 quiver.
Okay.
Because reason.
Well, this screen doesn't have anything, so,
Yeah, it's a pretty... there's nothing here.
there's no secret at all?
Oh, no, there is one, but I don't know if it works or not. It's just a bomb.
I like how I guessed it on my first try. It didn't work!
Hooray!
Oh, well, I got the benefits of it at least.
Oh,
Okay.
So now you have 1/2 magic, which means anything that uses magic
does have,
now
yeah.
uses less magic.
Alright, so now I get to go all the way back to that area again because of reasons.
Yeah. I mean, you could just, yeah, never mind.
I could just what?
I was going to say you could just do go to and just go back
I
to the...
can't actually, though, because as soon as I do that, level 4 cheat's turned on.
Okay. So we just fix that for you.
This could be fixed by me using a controller or by having different key bindings, but I'm too lazy.
Use the fucking controller.
So
Also,
I've... you got the 1/2 magic meter, which means that anything that uses magic now uses only half as much.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty useful thing.
Minor thing, but every time I come out of this staircase, he appears inside the rock.
Yeah. Oh, if you go up here, there is a bombable secret. Let's see if this one works. Because this one would be interesting.
I'm Crossblade, let me teach you. Now you can spin and shoot.
You can spin and show.
I'm not sure what that means.
This is the cross beams. If you have full health and you do a spin attack, you shoot 4 spin beams.
That's cool.
You have to collect the you have to collect the light in front of them.
And the map, okay, first of all, it put me in a wall. Second of all, this isn't even the right screen. So,
Great.
2 things to fix with that one. Well, technically still only 1 thing, but whatever.
Also, the guy that gave him the item just...
Was, yeah, intangible.
And there's only half of him.
Spray me for the Dorit. Was that the same thing where Spallone Babagoo Scooties came from?
That's where
Yes.
I first heard of Spallone Babagoo from Tomodachi Life, and it took me a long time to know what it was from. Oh boy, here we go.
You should have done the little cave first. Just to get the message.
I already did, but...
Alright, so let's take in what we've got here. The map, I don't know what the fuck it is. The
It's
text
just
is
a
all
mess.
different. The A and B turn to X and D. Your health is meme. Underneath are some kind of weird runes, and the top just says some of my buses. This is so good.
Some of my buses.
Yo, is there even a magic
Oh
meter?
wait, hold on.
There's no magic meter or arrow meter.
1 sec, hold on, I gotta hear this sound. Yes. Okay, the stream probably can't hear that, but yeah, when you kill these, they do the bubs, some of my buses noise. Oh my god.
Some of my buses.
Wait, my candle just doesn't exist here?
Yeah, it just doesn't work.
I like the eyes coming out of the ground too, they're pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's pretty great.
I like that I can just hear faintly in the distance. Some of my buses.
Oh my god.
I'm just terrible as places in general.
Non-solid. Good, I'm glad it just tells you.
Well, yeah, what else would you know?
And you can get sad inside a wall if you do it wrong.
Exactly.
I like the upside down trees.
And these are... the Armoses do
God damn
absolutely
it.
nothing. Do these turn into Armoses when you touch them? Oh,
No.
that would be pretty good.
Yeah, you should use Armoses as under combos.
Oh, I can't stand on this ground because there's an X
Can't do
there.
it.
Okay.
I just love the just random shit I put in this.
Some of my buses.
I just love the GUI, it's amazing.
I had no idea you could change it like that. Stairs! Those aren't stairs, what are you talking about?
Gotta love the face
Oh,
on
you can
that
just
thing.
go through the top of the thing. Okay.
Oh, it's twitching.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is beautiful.
The one time where nothing works, but it all works. Plan.
Aw. Why are all these warps wrong?
What in the hell is this?
Because D-maps.
Oh god. Alright, well let me reset the game again.
Dead ass B.
God damn it. Okay, hold on, I need
What's
to,
the thing, Canada?
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Additional quantities of my vehicles.
Is the like actual subscreen changed?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we haven't looked at that.
Oh, okay, hold on, let me reset.
It might wait. Maybe it's not actually, because I don't think I wanted to do that.
Oh.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, it's definitely changed.
Oh, is it? I don't remember.
Oh, we'll see in a sec. Oh.
Also, I appear to have a camera in my inventory.
Yep.
I think that's the Stone of Agony, but yeah.
Right, this looks like a camera.
And you just have a whole bunch of links in your inventory.
Yeah, I mean,
those are
as you do.
baseball caps.
Or yeah, BS link.
Alright, let's finally get the hook shot, and then do level 9. Or
Yeah.
5, I mean.
Maybe.
Yeah, if the hook shot dungeon is not actually possible to enter, then this is going to be at the end of the stream right here.
No, not really.
Now, when you were testing this, did you just warp directly into the dungeons to test them, or how did that work?
No, I would, it's really weird because that's the first time it's messed up, which is really weird. So I guess, because like I just went in, we just walked inside the dungeon. So I think what happened is I just changed, because I did change that dungeon, because it was using an older version of it. So I just needed to change the warp, like the D map, not the whatever.
Okay.
So, yeah, honestly, you saw all that you needed to see. There wasn't anything more interesting other than the subtrees and the maps.
I noticed that the like passive screen was different, like in the dungeon than it was out of the dungeon, and out of the dungeon you didn't look at the actual sub screen.
Oh.
No,
I'll see it next time I play this.
Yeah. So let's see if this works.
And there are 2 levels in the graveyard. Oh.
There are.
Okay. I was worried. As soon as I saw it fade to black, I immediately assumed the worst.
Worst.
Oh, there's a rock that I can't interact
this
with.
actually works. Wow.
Can I do anything up here?
Giant goblins. No.
No? Okay.
Yeah. I love the giant goblin statues.
They look like they have little hands.
I thought that they were supposed to be just like hands pushing up their cheeks. Like,
I think they're supposed to be whiskers.
oh, I don't know what they are. Maybe there's
Are the Guineas supposed to have ringleaders?
No.
Okay.
I didn't put that in.
Also, this cave is completely empty. Not sure if that's intended.
Neat. No. Graveyard.
No, as in it is supposed to have one and you didn't do it, or...
No, it is supposed to have one and I just didn't do it.
Well, here's just a blue bow. Is this the one that
Yeah,
lets you
have to
shoot
look
faster?
low. Yeah, just shoot faster.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I wanted to make it a crossbow, but I didn't have the time to make a spray.
There's heart. Hearts are all
Just
good.
everything is in this level.
Yeah, a little bit.
Or this area. Whatever. I just like putting things in the graveyard.
Oh, well, here's level A.
Does the warp work though?
Yeah, it did.
Whoa. Okay. Sure.
These are much cleaner dungeon graphics than the ones I'm used to. They don't have, like, the ivy everywhere.
Yeah, I know. This is the new levels use this new one that's just new looking.
No bombable walls here?
I thought the top was bombable, but it.
I couldn't really hear the sound that well, to be fair.
It could be also a walkthrough. I'd have to like look through all these levels.
No,
again.
it was bombable.
Okay.
There wasn't actually anything in the first room, was there? Let me double check.
No.
No, okay.
Actually, technically, I already got the key that you in the first room. Oh no, yeah, there's nothing in this first room, like with all the statues. I thought you meant like the first room here. I'm thinking, I realize that this probably isn't. Oh, guess this does work. Okay.
Alright, I'm not sure where you were going with that, so I'll just shut up.
It just works.
Are you just worried that stuff is gonna break down?
Yeah.
The dungeons themselves have mostly been okay. It's mostly just been the screen transitions in the overworld that have been messing up.
I'm just thinking of something later that might not work, but I hope I fixed it. Because I'm like, you gotta realize that when I keep talking about how I lost some stuff, I keep remembering, like, oh yeah, I fixed that, but I didn't. So I think here that, I don't know, this might work. Let's see. Ripping off BA2. Because that's how you make a good game. Or you could just do that. Make the whole thing pointless.
Yeah, that I was about to do the whole thing, and then I'm like, oh wait, I don't actually have to.
Yeah. That should be. Is it not making the sound?
No, it is. It's just it's very barely different, and the it's hard to kind of hear the game with the Discord running, so that's why.
So I'll probably make it a little louder.
And we've got Patra. But does Patra have the map?
No, Patra doesn't have the map. Honestly, that trap thing worked, but it didn't work the way I intended it. You're supposed to like push the blocks to block the traps, and you can't do that.
Oh, okay.
But they just were no. Yet again, that wasn't exactly. Yeah, they're just slow enough where you can just walk past them, or they just go through it. Oh no, they do. Okay, good. Because I was like, they should not be able to go through the blocks. You can just use the continue trick and it should work.
Actually, do I have to?
No.
No, I can push this block, okay.
Shouldn't have to. It's the one, yeah, down. That was on down.
Alright.
Yeah.
Now
You
the
got
hint...
shots, you can go to level 5, and let's see if level 5 works.
I could, but the hint said there were 2 levels in the graveyard.
There are 2 levels in the graveyard.
I'm Juggernaut, I'll teach you Blade Fear.
Yeah, this is one of the, this is the whirlwind attack, and you can't even get it.
Nonsense.
Basically, it's the, it's like the thing from Wind Waker.
How do you do it?
You have to hold it, and then you'll hear a noise,
Oh,
and
I
then you
see.
can charge it.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Flashing
The
pink.
flickering. Good.
good.
Why is there a flame on a chair, but then a flame not on a chair?
Okay, I'm gonna deal with this problem until I check the last screen, because, yeah, there's only other one screen. Oh, my.
Let me just fidget about here.
Christ in a can. Oh, God.
Gotta go fast.
I don't know if I can actually line myself up with this. Oh, my God. What is the fast movement button?
Q.
Oh, really? Okay. Because that's what I have for start, so yeah. Is there supposed to be no music here?
No, there's supposed to be music here. It's just not loading, which is weird because it's the same. It should be the same music for the Wasteland, but did that not have music?
I actually don't remember.
Might have just not.
Is there a secret on the screen or no?
There is, but wait, I'm just gonna go into this here real quick. Well, no, there isn't. I just checked it. It doesn't work, so there you go.
It doesn't work, or there isn't one?
Wait. No, it doesn't work.
Was there planned to be one, though?
Yes, you're supposed to actually burn down that tree. And I'm like, that's a terrible secret. Well, not terrible one, but it's like, it's not obvious.
And it doesn't actually let... Oh, okay. I see what you mean now about it doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah. So, good to know.
Oh, right, I have to actually save. Still doesn't actually save. Okay. So, level 5, hopefully finishing before midnight. And then,
And then we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how I want to handle tomorrow, because, Joel, you're still fine with being my eyes in the game, right?
Yes, I don't know how useful I'll be as your eyes, but I'll try.
Now, part of the reason I scheduled tomorrow the way I did is because I set it for 10 a.m. originally, thinking that I was going to play this game for a while, and then I'd start playing that, because you don't wake up until, like, freaking 3. So,
Wait, Jay, you just passed level
now
5.
that I did, I'm not paying attention. Since I'm not going to be doing this game first, I don't know if I should change the time, which I'd rather not do, or if you should just try to get up earlier.
I can try to get up, but in the event that I don't, you can also just, like, knock on my door and I'll wake up.
Okay. I'm immediately forgetting what I'm supposed to do. Because, yeah, on other circumstances, I would normally be fine with moving the time, but since the announcement video promised a certain thing, I'd rather keep it as it is.
I just remembered another random joke you made in an old playthrough that you never really explained anywhere. Something about calling the hook shot the wood beam and pipe boots.
Oh, yeah, the hoot shot, the wood beam, and the pipe boots were all items that allegedly existed in Super Metroid, according to, like, some random people on GameFAQs, I think it was. The pipe boots would allegedly let you go into those pipes that the enemies spawn out of. The wood beam was literally just a beam that shoots, like, wood out of... I imagined it as basically just, like, a log extending from the beam and then retracting, but I don't know if that's actually what it was supposed to be. And then, the hoot shot, I'm pretty sure, is just the hook shot, which is the same thing as the grapple beam, so I have no idea.
What was the point of the wood beam, though?
I don't know, just to be a wood beam.
Did you ever... I don't know if you ever played Painkiller, but that basically has a wood beam. So it's just a gun that shoots entire trees at enemies.
Oh, no, I haven't heard of that.
I thought Sure Like Stakes was like a vampire game or something.
I don't really know. It's not actually trees, but it's like giant logs. They are steak-shaped, though.
Are you sure it's not just a steak in the shape of Metaton's face?
Now that you say that, no.
God, I love these block puzzles that are so easy.
I think they're okay.
I have trouble, like, making up new block puzzles where I'm like, just have them be push the block.
Yeah, I mean, I have no problem with block puzzles. The only potential issue is, like when you, I like how I went in and went out immediately. It's hard to tell, like, well, actually, it's impossible to tell what direction they're pushable in. So the only thing you could really do is, like, put arrows on them, but that might ruin the puzzle. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's the problem.
The problem is that it's very difficult to make block puzzles that you can't get stuck in if there's like a ton of blocks.
Yeah.
So I don't add a ton of blocks. Also, whoa, look at those graphics. It's total. It's like I couldn't just put that on a tile. I had to just add sand.
Yeah, I've done worse.
I'm at sand.
I like this not quite original Zelda dungeon music that's playing.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, the block puzzles in level 9 of BA2 were pretty fun to put together. Fun in like 16 pairs of quotes. I swear, like, I've explained this in the LP, but that game went through so much development hell, mainly because I was lazy as shit. Because, like, I started it as soon as Mitch was finished, which, if I remember right, was June of 2004. I finished up through level 4 on Halloween of the same year, which was only a few months later. Then I think I stopped working on it for a bit. I made level 5 and level 6 prior to Easter of the following year, so like another half year away. That wasn't so bad. Then everything went to shit, and I wasn't able to work on the game for a really long time. Level 7 and 8 very slowly came into being over like the next year or two, and then I waited like 3 or more years before I actually made any of level 9 because I was too overwhelmed with like the new features in 192 and didn't want to actually do it. So
I'm sorry, but that's like so funny. Just like the new features of 192, like, cause I mean there were, but it's like nowadays of all this stuff, it's like saying like the new Mac was.
Yeah, I mean, I basically had to teach myself combo cycling, and I had no idea what most of the other crap did. So
yeah, those are always fun. Also, can't you tell that this is the wizard-themed dungeon, right? Am I right?
I mean, there's wizard enemies, so there's that.
Yeah. This is a very Zelda 1-like dungeon, which I kind of like those, like, just being kind of just large mazes and...
Yeah.
Well, not mazes, but you know what I mean, like...
That's fine.
But you're gonna come to a roadblock soon, but you'll see it, you'll figure it out.
The reason I've been working on my game for 9 years now is because I, like...
Yes!
Yes.
Started it.
Congratulations.
You won!
Ooh, mirror puzzles.
Yeah, aren't these fun?
Apparently they reflect sword beams. I did not know
Yes,
this.
they do. Those will not hit the switch, though.
Okay.
I could have done that.
So I guess I gotta come back here with the wand.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that when I pause and look at the minimap, it doesn't actually show the blue dot where I am. That's a bit of a problem.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just the D-map acting up.
I think you
Yes.
might have the, like, icon set to black, because you have to customize, like, the power.
Oh, I forgot you have to customize the icon. See, the problem is that when you start from scratch with this BS tile set, they have not made a BS tile set for 2.50. So I had to remake a lot of the sprites. And I honestly just should say something to like PureZC, like, hey, whoever does tile sets, someone should make like a... I mean, I could do that, but that requires effort, and there are probably people who have more time and better sprite work.
Is Z-Quest still in development?
BC 2.50 tile set.
For BS Zelda?
I thought so.
There isn't. I looked it up, and they have items for BS Zelda, like as loose tiles, but not every item. And it was like for the beta of 2.50.
So I'm just gonna say I have no idea where to go.
Yeah, well, there's areas you haven't been to yet. Like,
No.
just, you'll see open doors, and you also have 2 keys, so...
Okay.
I like this music. It reminds me of, like, Link's Awakening. A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, I guess.
Hey.
There's werewolves in the woods, and they're chasing a vampire. Oh.
I'm not going to be here for long, thank God.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry the game's that bad. Oh, no, wait.
No, I just wanted to come in and mention that, hey, there was a Zelda Classic Quest that I was making at one point that was supposed to be like the adventure Link went on while Fargo was going everywhere.
That's an awesome quest idea.
And it just kind of died with my computer, so
Oh.
I made it up to level 2, and then everything just fucked up forever, so...
Yeah.
That kind of sucks. For the record, the quest that Link went on during the Bikdip's adventure games is just Mitch.
Oh, it is Mitch?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh wait, I thought Mitch was a playable character.
Nope, he's the guy you save at the end.
Oh, I guess I'm full of shit then.
It's not very...
I made a mistake earlier.
It's
because
fine, I mean-
don't know fucking anything.
how dare you not know the ins and outs of my Zelda Classic quests that you've probably not played?
On the chat, like on Discord, I kept asking you questions about canon, because I was like, oh, should I have like a Bikdip cameo and all this? And you're like, whatever, fuck it. Like,
For Goatface, it is possible to have more than 9 levels, but it depends on how you want to make the game work. Because the classic Zelda... Like, the classic Zelda quest is basically you collect the 8 Triforce pieces, and then you do the 9th dungeon that requires that you have all 8. You don't have to do that, though. You could make a game with no Triforce pieces at all and just not have a check. Or you could make it have fewer and make the rules different so that you have, like, it checks for a number... like a different number of pieces.
Secret noise. Holy shit.
So yeah, it's like... If you wanted, you could make one with, like, a dozen levels or 20 or whatever. It's just they wouldn't have Triforce phases.
I don't know. I feel like the keys do drop a little too much magic, but I was like, you're gonna need magic, so
yeah.
I didn't really care much. I also wanted to make them so they weren't useless, like they kind of are in the original game. Well, like not useless, but they don't drop anything at all.
Yeah. I remember the bat enemies in MMDWR dropped magic a lot, but those are different from keys.
Those are very different. That's what I like.
Can you have an end of the level warp without a Triforce piece? You could with like a staircase. Without scripting, I don't think you can make a different item warp you out though.
Yeah. I feel bad for not including the staircases because like I know it's your thing, but it's like
they're not needed. I'd like to put them there for good form.
Yeah, for me it was like no one has ever like the problem is that there's no backtracking. So like if there was, they'd be like, yeah, you need the shortcut. But like, there's no reason you'd ever want to get back here.
I done got a Wandio.
So, question for Watson.
Yeah.
Did you include? Because I missed it. I didn't think I'd be able to make it to this one, but did you include the really crappy tile palette in the or color palette rather in that little like mini dungeon?
The White Sword Cave? No, it was a house in this.
Yeah.
Oh, lame.
I don't know.
This is the Overworld C set, so it just looks better.
Jeez.
If you're worried about crappy tile sets,
am I stuck?
Check out the Forest of Crappiness.
Yeah, Forest of
Crappiness. I'm gonna watch that.
I don't think this is cool.
I should.
Is there a missing push flag on this?
Let me check.
Because I can save warp.
Yeah, that's missing.
Alright.
It's supposed to be.
Oh, how fucking dare you?
Yeah, right. You can just continue and it should work because the.
Yeah.
No.
Whoa.
I don't know about you, but I'm inspired to create my own Zelda Classic quest of ill repute.
Also, you missed the map, but I'll tell you where that is.
Okay, yeah, let me know, because
It's to the boss key area. You need the boss key. So I would not go forward with the block puzzle.
No?
Yeah, because that area you were like, because you need the wand, you also need the boss key.
I got the wand. I thought I wanted to go back to the room with the mirror.
Are you going to run around and incorrectly pronounce Harry Potter spells?
When did I do that?
I think that's something that
Jonah
kids did.
Oh, I don't remember that. Anyway, where's the map?
Now I think about, because I wasn't there for the discussion of like the Metroid stuff, but I knew people were talking about Cursed Child, and I hated that.
Oh,
book.
yeah, and I spoiled it. Because it was worth spoiling.
Child that got me shot, featuring Harambe on the cover.
What? Okay, so where's the map then?
So right now, wait, I think where you are. So you want to go down, and you want to go left, and keep going left, like through the room with all the statues, like the entrance.
Yeah.
And you make the left after the entrance room, you go up. You missed the door.
Oh.
Like that was just there.
Derp, okay.
And then there is another room you missed. If you go up, then you gotta go up.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck were those extra items on the pause screen?
Top left, those are different sword upgrades, and I also have the Stone of Agony, apparently.
And you have like a ring.
Oh, that's the bracelet.
I know you did. There's a ring. That's right.
Anyways, I think I'm gonna go to bed. It's been nice talking again.
Good night.
Good night, then.
Are you ready, Olmec? Mexican cock.
What?
And with that, I'm going to go to bed.
Alright.
Good night, sweet prince. And look, there's the map. What a very mad face it is.
I was about to say, oh, it's so anger.
Very anger.
Did you say there was another room connected to this?
No, it's you go down and left, and then there's another up door that you just missed, but you just passed it.
Okay.
Gotta love the stupid stairs, but it's a nice aesthetic.
Yeah, I think they're good. Yeah, I don't think the Stone of Agony has actually worked at all.
No, it might just not even work. I just wanted to put it in because I was like, oh, it's cool.
Alright.
And look at this mess. And this isn't actually a mess because the things aren't moving, but... I like this puzzle, even though it's really simple. Also, I made that, like, orb sprite myself, so I was proud of that.
Oh, you did? Yeah, it looks good.
Decent.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Better than I would do.
This doesn't really spoil anything because I don't say what it does, but is the whispering in this game?
The whispering is in this game.
The Whispering. I sure just do not have a key for this door. Oh, wait, no, that goes back.
Yeah, there's also a secret in this area.
There is?
Yes.
So what's this about a whispering?
You just blocked it.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was it.
Well, the whispering, want me to explain that? Because, oh wait, no, yeah.
You don't have to explain it, I'll
okay.
wait until I eventually run into it. Is that key the only thing in this room?
Yes.
Best room in the game.
Completely useless room.
This is like basically 80% of the rooms in the original game.
Yes. Gotta have those callbacks to the original game. That is what that was. Definitely not me forgetting to put enemies in there. Actually, there are enemies in there, but it's wall masters.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever. Speaking of those guys.
The whispering.
The whispering. There's 2 levels of whispering. But only level 1 is in this game.
I'm not sure what those do, so I guess I'll find out.
You won't be getting them because after this dungeon they're just gonna end.
So, Flustered, have you actually messed with Z-Quest? Because I don't remember if you have.
Not like super, I've looked into the scripting like a little bit. It seems like unnecessarily complex, but not too stupid.
That's basically it.
What? Oh, this is a flame robe, or fire robe, or whatever they're called.
Yeah. Gotta love the keys just
Shadowy skeleton.
Alright, well, that place is done.
Well, it's Halloween. So.
Oh, Justin's back. Okay, hello.
Shocking.
Hey.
I would say why are you awake, but I forgot that you don't go to sleep until, like, 4. And it's actually not even that late,
until
so...
4 last night. It was a bad time, except not really.
For some reason I was thinking it was a lot later than it actually was.
Yeah. It's like 12:40 over here, though, so... I will go to
Same
sleep.
time zone.
Yeah.
Oh!
In Georgia.
I don't live in Georgia.
I live in South Carolina.
Yeah, we have the same time zone.
I like it when people get snooty about their time zone. I don't know if that's still a thing, but it was a thing when I used to play Gunbound, because apparently if you didn't live in California, then you were like a troglodyte.
I mean, that might have been like a latency thing too.
Maybe. I don't know anything about anything.
Because that was an
All I
online
know is that
Well, I don't know where you live would have anything to do with it.
Because the further away you are from the main server, the more fucked up it's gonna be.
Oh, well, it was a Korean game, so...
Oh. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't really make much of a difference where you lived in the US then.
Plus, I originally played that game on dial-up.
Fun. I've never heard
That-
of
that
Gunbound,
game had
but it's
US
probably
servers,
too
though.
young or too old for me.
I was gonna say I'm too young to have lived with dial-up, so...
I like how I've solved this puzzle multiple times and I never remember how to actually do it.
Pretty terrible puzzle. I mean, it's really easy. You
Did
can't
I
fuck
just hear the fricking skullduggery laugh there? Because that's what it sounded like.
That was just me laughing. I don't know what skullduggery laugh
Now we
is.
have to hear it.
it up.
There's no option.
Take it on the I think I just played it.
Yeah, he did.
I should have added the skullduggery laugh to this.
It's
I don't think
it's
the skullduggery laugh was discovered by the time you started developing this.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, this game was developed in like 30 minutes, so...
2 weeks, first of all.
No, it had 30 minutes.
Yeah, well, it was bug tested in 30
And
minutes.
10 of those minutes was making...
I'm not even saying that as a joke again about the bugs. I'm saying it because I still think it's like amazing that it was made in such a short time.
Yeah, I mean, I literally worked on this in my game development class because I was like, better than just coding, because coding gets pretty annoying. And then if I wasn't
I beg to
working
differ.
on school stuff, I'd be working on this. Can you solve the incredibly difficult puzzle?
I have solved the incredibly difficult puzzle.
Oh, you did it. Let's see
It's
if
like
you
a
can
regular puzzle, but it flippity flops.
Let's see if you can actually beat this boss.
Oh, is this gonna be a custom boss?
It is one of the custom bosses.
Oh, what
Oh,
the
boy,
fuck
let's
is
see.
this?
This is the boss robe, and he can only be harmed by magic.
Okay.
Ah, that animation.
Can you get more magic if you run out?
Those pots are supposed to give you magic, but I just don't think they do, so... Yeah.
Good.
You can also be harmed by the, reflected magic. So...
Also, the rubble underneath the pod is not possible to be walked over.
Great. You can also slash it.
Oh.
I just know that because it's just something I remembered. Oh, you did it. That wasn't difficult at all.
Huzzah.
But it was a cool boss, I guess.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, it was actually pretty neat. Now just don't get killed by this
Oh,
monster you've created.
Yeah, gotta love the random mirrors.
Alright, so yeah, stopping there. Let me go
So
ahead
yeah,
and
that's
let me
in
save.
a nutshell. So, what do you want to say? Any last thoughts?
Yeah, I definitely do like what I'm seeing here. Obviously needs more testing in a few areas, but that's to be expected. Once all the bugs get sorted out, I think this would actually be pretty good. It's objectively better than the original in every way, so we can't even really compare it to that. And on its own merits, I'd still say it's, like, at least above average. I haven't played that many Zelda Classic quests, but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I'd say compared to most other classic quests, this is pretty good.
I say above average compared to the stuff I've played, which I haven't played anything from 250 onwards, so I don't know how complex they get. But,
some get complex, some don't.
Like-
The ones I've played are pretty simplistic, and
I'm sure there's one that's just scripted to be Doom.
yeah, it's like, there's one that's just a Kirby game.
yes, there is one that's been scripted where it's just Kirby.
That's awesome.
And no, someone actually did script a first-person shooter into Zelda Classic.
God.
Oh Jesus, really? That's even
Again, Kobayashi putting a freaking boss battle inside a spreadsheet program.
Or like the spreadsheet art that was in this one thing, where it was like really weird. Well, alright, it was awesome being with you guys. I'm gonna go, because I've got stuff to do in the morning.
Okay.
I'll probably try to fix some stuff, not tonight, just because I've been kind of working on little things, and I also
Yeah,
feel like
at this point, I don't really plan on playing this tomorrow. I think it would be better to make sure it's completely good before we stream it again. But but yeah, once it's finished, obviously I'll play it again, and then I imagine we'll make it public at that point.
Yeah. Alright, well, nice talking to you guys. I will see you another time.
Good night.
Yeah, it's nice meeting you.
It's been a good time.
Alright, so, I guess I'll be backing out of this chat also. Only 3 other people here, but did any of you have anything to say?
I mean, not really. I will fiddle with Zelda Classic and maybe create something horrifying and send it to you someday.
Maybe.
Just make a one-screen game.
It will be 6 hours long.
No, just make a Mario Maker level in Zelda Classic. So you have the auto levels, you have the one-screen puzzle levels, and then you just have the, like, can it shoot Bowser's levels.
And the Field of Cooper's levels.
Yes. Alright, but anyway, I guess I'm gonna back out of the chat, so good night to you peeps.
Yep, see ya.
See you tomorrow, probably.
Alright, so that's gonna be the end of the stream here. This one went on entirely too fricking long, but I enjoyed the games that were played. So, once again, just to kind of close out here, original plan for tomorrow was to finish that game and then do the BA2 stuff now that the plan has changed. Still gonna start at 10. I might decide at some point between now and then to not start with BA2 and do some other stupid shit first, but I don't have anything planned for it. Either way, we'll be doing that game, whether or not it's the blindfolded run. I'll at least be trying that. And for the record, when I say blindfolded, I basically mean me not being able to actually see the game. So I'm planning on just putting it on the second monitor and like having that positioned in such a way where I can't see it. But whatever, either way. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't have anything else planned for the anniversary, but tomorrow will be the last day either way, and I am repeating myself, so I'll shut up. That was it, I guess. Bye. Good ending.